promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negative.
Very smart with your money. The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
To preface, I have a very brave statement incoming. MrBeast might be faking his videos. Possibly. I don't want you all to applaud at once. I know this is a brave statement. It could get me assassinated.
For money. To the point where he's gambling with people's lives.
You don't have to pay anything to enter legitimate.
How is this legal? I don't get it. It's a scam.
Hundreds of forged or fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great.
What's that intro from? That's from a video game. What's that intro music?
Up until they just go bust.
What's that intro from? That intro music. I know where that's from. It's Sicario. Yeah, it's Sicario. That's right. It's Sicario with Thanos. That's right. Oh, God. Sicario is such a good film. Such a good film. The sequel was so mid without Emily Blunt. Sicario be like, what if Mexico has bad people in it? What if drugs le bad? What if crime le bad?
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video.
Also, I'm surprised that this guy cooked this much with this video, because I remember like he posted a Twitter video being like, oh yeah, I'm going to expose everything. And I just thought like he was ex-employee Andy, you know, because you get so many ex-employees that work for MrBeast and it's like, oh, they suck. And it's like, they never do anything. But this guy did like a whole hour-long video. Thank you, Limabean, for the 5.
Former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the video. So this is part 1 into my investigation into MrBeast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3.
Part 2 or 3. I might as well watch like the Lord of the Rings trilogy with how long this is going to be, bro.
I see a lot of people saying like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, I was going to come forward. And also like going to the authorities isn't going to work because what are you going to say? Like you heard rumors that this person is this way or that, you know, there's obviously evidence of like the Shad-based stuff. Like that's been out for a while. People have internally known at the company that like evidence of like the Shad-based stuff. Like
enhance on that. Oh my God. Wait, that's the image. That's the actual image. Oh my God. I saw that image that was the commissioned art. I think I did.
Pyro, thanks for the delicious slop. And will you please do a video on Battlefield 1? Greetings from Texas.
Battlefield 1? Probably not. That's crazy. I thought he just got art from Shadman that wasn't like lolly. But then he just sticks it. Well, he at the time, I guess. So I'm not misgendering. He sticks it on the wall? That's mental, bro.
For a while. People have internally known at the company.
Just completely shameless. Oh my God.
Like Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person, and
yeah, I remember Jake the Viking saying Jimmy knew, and it's like, okay, could you divulge a bit more, please? Thank you, Jessman, for the 5. MrBeast fans, when they realize his explosion animated effects at the beginning are fake. I'll be honest, I do want to say this now because I know this is a long video. We got a lot to get through. Will this ruin MrBeast? That's the big question. No. The people that care, you people that care, me people that care, me you, old head. Me, you, old head. Old head, very old. Old head, brain go grey and slow, full of cobwebs. Old head, us in 20s or teenager. Average MrBeast viewer, 5-year-old. 5-year-old, no, get access to this video because YouTube Kids. So he'll be fine. He'll be absolutely fine. This won't like damage him at all. Do I think he's going to clap back and do a huge video? Probably not. I don't know. The thing is, I didn't think that Jimmy was going to come out about Ava and like fully denounce her and say that she's being investigated. I didn't know he was going to do that. So he might clap back to this, but I feel it's reached that point where it's like, but I mean, 7 mil. 7 mil's a lot, and so quickly as well. That is going to be on 20 mil at this rate. That's going to be on 20 mil. Wait, let me do an ego check. Hang on. Ego checking. 9.1, 9.1, 7 mil, yes! Even though that's a year old, and that's obviously going to overtake Cruelty Squad in like 2 days. For now, I win. For now, I win.
The company protects her, and or they were protecting her, and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew, so.
But yeah, this won't affect him at all. It's just kids. It's just kids. Like, I've genuinely never finished a MrBeast video. And, like, it sucks because I know reacting to this video, I've definitely placed myself on, like, I've been blacklisted 100%. But, you know, all I'm saying is, if I was in that YouTuber's video with, like, Jaden and Jay Schlatt, I would have kept my mouth quiet. I would have had that hush money.
You know, which I think that's...
Bro, I worked there for not even 5 days, and Chris was talking about his love for lolly porn and talking about his Discord server where they shared it. Glad you spoke up. That place is actual hell. Like, if you're a degen or something, like, okay, but, like, it's just, like, lolly... it's a 3,000-year-old tree spirit. Ignore the fact she looks 2.
more of a red flag than anything I'm going to reveal in this video, but, you know, these messages happen in, like, MrBeast Discords, and, yeah, I don't know. It's a mess when, like, MrBeast contestants are being exposed to, like, minor attracted persons, and the company's protecting them. You know, there's a big emphasis at the company of, like, how to manipulate...
Thank you, Special, for the 5. How does it feel being the only slop uploader now that Charlie has formed his first opinion ever and died? He literally uploaded a video like 2 hours ago. He's not going anywhere. Have you talked about moist drama? I think he was put in a situation where no matter what he said, it would be wrong. Yes. Thank you, Cheb, for the 10. And you are right. You are right. I said it earlier. He was backed up into a corner. Someone that's very good at debating, being aggressive. And Charlie isn't a debater. He was forced into a corner with that r/technically the truth garbage, where it's like, well, this small example could happen 0.01% of the time, but let me make it out that it's all that happens. And yeah, you could see that Charlie was like tilted afterwards. He was like, you know, kind of like shook a little bit. But like that's normal. I don't, you know, he has my full respect for going through with that.
Children, like understanding their psychology and everything, and like seeing that.
Sneako's not good at debating. Better than Charlie, because Charlie doesn't debate. You need to keep in mind, when I say someone's not good at debating or they're good at debating, I don't mean in the sense that they're like Jordan Peterson. That's not even a good example. Jesus, I don't even know who I can use as an example. But the point I'm trying to make is that's Sneako's bread and butter. That's what he lives in. He thrives in that kind of like aggravation, those tactics. And even if you're not good at something, you will learn through gradual exposure. And Charlie isn't someone that like boots up Discord and like has debates on stream. He chills, he reads chat, he plays games, he watches YouTube videos and does React Andy, like same as me.
That's sort of
it's 2 different worlds.
In weird
the
ways.
blue fan base is dying. Been, like, please like if you're a true inflator.
Thank you, Annan, for the 10.
Parasocial relationships and, you know, encouraging like almost children simping for these people. And
I work for MrBeast and he's into inflation. Okay, he might not be that bad. Let's give Jimmy. Okay. Guys, let's take this with a pinch of salt, okay? A pinch of Feastables, if you will.
You know, maybe that's as nefarious as it gets.
Watch this on 2 times speed. How badly do you think I want to do that? Jesus.
Or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Oh, which is an old clip. You could say like his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then, and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that like he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit, because he can try to use that as a defense, but...
Thank you, Luma, for the 10. You don't know, I didn't come through, I'll just read it. Hey, Pyro, I wanted to say you've helped me through a lot of tough times. Been here since How to Pizza. So long I transitioned. Thank you for the memories over the past 10 years. That's based. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 10. Thank you, for the 10. I do think this is going to do slight damage to him. Yeah, slight damage. Like, nothing really. It's like, we're like, us... People like in teens and 20s and that, it's like we just sit in our room on like Discord and that. Like we're not exactly going to be like, you know, oh, let's stop our little brother from watching MrBeast. It's the youngest that are the viewers. This won't hurt him in the grand scheme. He could just keep uploading and he'd be fine. Like he'd lose the Twitter clout, which is like what most YouTubers end up doing anyway. They'll restrict access to the channel. There'll be right-toward US politicians who know of this and are trying to expose him. I'm not sure about that last bit. I think you need to take your meds for the last bit, but you were spitting for the first bit. Thank you, Elmo, for the 10. Hey, Pyro, have you ever seen the video on astrophobia? Seems right up your alley. It's worse than iron lung. Feet emoji. No, I haven't, but I'll check it out. Thank you.
She knows. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24, but I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know, like...
I agree with that. Like, if you see 18 to 24, that's always the majority, but I think that's cap because you get so many, like, people that just lie about their age. I lied about my age when I made a YouTube account when I was, like, 13. To be able to watch, like, age-restricted videos. Like, at school and stuff.
Well, yeah, and then I have, like, a fucking massive one for, like, the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps which closely align.
Shout out to the 2% that are 65 plus. I do wonder, like, if I have anyone. Oh, no, tell a lie. My nan watches my videos. My nan's like in her 60s or 70s, and she actually watches my videos. She'll probably be asleep now, but she actually watches all my videos. It's so sweet. I love my nan. But yeah, she'll text me on WhatsApp and stuff and be like, oh, I just watched one of your latest videos. I don't get the furry stuff, but I still love you. It's like, oh, thank you, Nan. I appreciate it.
The 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. MrBeast videos are real.
It's crazy how this is like a TikTok. This is like a comment. I can't even speak. Am I having a stroke, perchance? This is like a content cop on MrBeast, but instead of iDubbbz, it's a guy that has like terminal TikTok accent.
He's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast in a way that benefits MrBeast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of MrBeast.
It is funny because we see it as adults and we're like, okay, this has to be a bit, right? But I guess the point he's going to make throughout this video is like, if you get like an actual 7-year-old see this, because I can so easily imagine a 7-year-old tugging their mum and be like, Mummy, let's go outside and find MrBeast, please, because then I'll get $1,000.
MrBeast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand.
Hot, let's get sloppy in here, let's get sloppy. Hot, let's get sloppy in here, let's get so hot. Let's get sloppy in here, let's get sloppy. Hot as a sloppy here, yeah, we're going.
Absolute cinema dono.
Promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what MrBeast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family.
Hey, MrBeast fam, just sending out my monthly reminder that we are actively taking new applicants. Why does he look like young Lean in the profile picture? New applicants for contestants to send to friends and family. We're putting a big focus on replenishing our local database. Let us know who applies right here. To be fair, I kind of see the angle he's going for because as a kid, I was very stupid. If I was like 2, which is like the oldest MrBeast viewer that hasn't seen this video, I would probably email MrBeast asking for a PS5. I think I did that once. You know, like Captain Underpants. You know that book that you read in school. I remember, like, I don't know why I wrote a letter to the people that made the book, and I was like, "Can I have a PS5?" For no reason. It's just mental gymnastics. Didn't expect Pyro to be the one who watched this and covered it. I thought you were going to ignore it so you wouldn't get cancelled. Well, the MrBeast viewers can't get outside the YouTube Kids app, so I'm okay.
Sup.
I mean, I don't think... I wasn't going to turn this into a Pyro Live. I just wanted to kind of watch it on stream, so people stopped asking me to watch it.
We have a MrBeast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that MrBeast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards.
Subscribe right now or I will slap you. It's abuse! Trigger warning abuse.
These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what MrBeast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe...
I remember Max Mofo was like taking the piss out of MrBeast. It was so funny on Twitter. It was like Oprah Winfrey on a talk show, and it was like a GIF that was low quality, and it was dubbed... It was like top text impact font saying subscribe to get a free cookie, and you get a free cookie, and you get a free cookie. Because you know that's the entire bit he does, like subscribe for a cookie. But it's like, if you say that to like a 5-year-old, they're genuinely going to be like, ooh, sweet treat, I subscribe now.
If they buy products or act in some way that benefits,
like, there is no way that MrBeast has the size that he has without like 90% of the fan base being 10-year-olds. And I don't mean that as an insult. I don't mean that as a roast. I just mean like kids always, like if you ever see like a community or like Roblox, right? Roblox is like, I don't know how many numbers it pulls. It probably pulls like a lot more than like Dota or League of Legends. But that's just because like little kids. Because little kids have the most amount of free time. They don't have school. They don't have a job to hold down. They don't have a family to raise. They just rot all day on like an iPad. So they have the most amount of free time.
the brand, they will win big rewards. Trust MrBeast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini, and to make me happy, you could be in one of these videos right now, and you might get picked for the next video.
Subscribe for $1 million. It is funny because, like, you'd take that as a joke. Like, if this went to court, he would 100% argue that that's just parody. It's like, oh, it's a joke. It's a prank. I was fooling you. Like I said at the end, subscribe and you could win 10. How do they check, though? Because you can subscribe to someone and your account can be private, so they won't even know what your YouTube name is. I might start doing this. I like this one. This is my favorite one. Subscribe and I might give you 100k. Lol. It's just the lol at the end. It's like, I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling. I might give you 100k.
As a rightoid, but online political discussion is so cooked that someone can be outed as a pedo, but people will use irrelevant info like Chris transition or Doc being conservative as ammo for offense/defense instead of exiling both.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people did that. Like, the Ava stuff is abhorrent and it's basically evil, you know? But then, like, people turn it into this debate of like, oh, look, guys, I told you, all trans people are like this. It's just like, okay, bro, please, like, please get off Twitter. You're tweeting 50 times a day. Like, your mom's in the other room, man. Just go give her a hug. Thank you, Pineapple, for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it, man.
Subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car. I love all of subscribe.
Thank you, for the 10. Sorry, I didn't see it. It was super chat. They're trying to expose what MrBeast did to parents. But they only started caring because the Ava thing. Oh, yeah, they definitely used that as a narrative. Yep.
We're acting others. Subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe and
you might win. It's like, you might get a car. I don't know how I'm feeling.
A free car.
Subscribe for a free. Oh, okay, that's a promise, though. That's a big one. That's a promise.
I love all of subscribe and you can come next time. I give you 100.
Subscribe or I'll punch you. Okay, hear me out, boys. I'm going to take MrBeast to court. I'm going to sue him because I didn't subscribe to his channel and he hasn't punched me. So that is actually a fulfillment that he failed to fulfill. I might have grounds here. Anyone want to be my lawyer in court? Please give me a 1 in the chat right now.
Subscribe and you can win 10 subscribe button. You could also win 100. Seriously, we always fly subscribers down. They never fly.
Why does he just say lol?
Random subscribers down. MrBeast fakes his videos in ways.
Thank you, Jojo, for the 5. I was a fan of MrBeast since 2018. And Ava, this makes me sad. I'm 21. I was the biggest fan of Ava. I was even on her private Twitter. Yeah, I think the only interaction I had with Ava was like when I dressed up, when my girlfriend dressed me up as a woman in Sweden. Ava reached out to me on Twitter DMs and she was like, she followed me and she was like, when are you transitioning? I just said to her, never. And that was it.
That are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment.
This was the argument I was going to make. I mean, like, everyone knows that his videos are fake. Like, that's not like game-changing news. But again, I think there is a lot more deeper stuff. I do think he goes into like a gambling aspect a little bit later as well. Thank you, Cheb, for the 5. Skibbity Toilet donated 200. Wait, where did Skibbity Toilet give me $200? Oh, damn. No, the fuck boom. Actual Mr. Skibbity Toilet. Dude, I totally ignored that dono. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see it come up. Thank you for the 200, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hope my coverage on the video was all right. Thank God I had someone join your server, because the narrative was like you might have actually claimed them. I like the screenshot going around that everyone's running with on TikTok as well, that like what was it? You can't make the film and TV series anymore of Skibbity Toilet. Which was kind of genius, because we checked the server and that was just BS. But yeah, thank you for the 200, man. Appreciate it. Am I being bribed? Hey, man, I said in the original video, he bribed me. He gave me like 20 gifted subs.
A large part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's got to be fake.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people...
If I did an IRL podcast, I would do this. I would do this. So I don't want this like being used against me years later. But like, I still find it so insufferable how like any podcast just always has so much like product placement. It just makes them unwatchable. It really does.
People think it's real. But also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever...
I mean, it would be scripted, though. Like, you would have at least, like... You would have a script to follow, like pacing and stuff, like a plan, definitely.
Faked a video.
No. But this
Hello,
train track is
Pyro. Captain Sparkles just uploaded a vlog talking about MrBeast and illegal scams, which I am surprised he talks about considering he doesn't do drama at all and just Minecraft. Was hoping you could watch it on stream after this.
Did he? Where is it? Oh, yep.
Let's say you're an up-and-coming creator and you...
Okay, we could watch that after.
CGI.
Hey, you Tortellini for the 5. I have an iPod Touch 4th gen with Flappy Bird. You still need one? Yeah, send that to my PO box, mate. Cheers.
These bus wheels are CGI. This explosion is fake. This shredder is CGI. This car is digitally lifted. This
Okay,
pit
wait.
These bus wheels are CGI.
I mean, that's very obvious, though. Like, look at that. Like, could this be fake?
Bus wheels are CGI. This explosion.
I mean, yes, obviously. Like, that would cause so many violations as well if that was real. Did they... I wonder in the script if they said, everyone cower except MrBeast.
Shredder is CGI.
I mean, that's obviously CGI. Like, come on. Look at that. You thought that was real? I'm not, like... I don't want to use this as, like, kind of an own, by the way, but, like... I don't even know why this needs to be pointed out. Like, Jesus. No one looks at that and thinks, oh, that's real. Like, we all know that he's used CGI. I mean... A good example is the Squid Game stuff. I don't even know what part of that is real because there was just so much CGI used. I get it. It's a tool. It makes stuff more intense. The problem is you can overuse it a bit too much and it makes stuff like just stop seeming real, like at all.
Shredder is CGI.
It's made to look real. That is made to look real. That looks like a YouTube thumbnail. Look at that grass, like the Teletubbies background.
This car is digitally lifted. This pit is fake. Bus wheels are CGI. This explosion is fake. This shredder is CGI. This car is digitally lifted.
So that's not even real.
This car is digitally lifted.
Okay.
This pit is fake.
The pit is fake? Well, that actually... Okay, that one actually does look real, though. Okay, he's got me on that one. That one actually looks real. Damn.
This is fake. This guy is fake.
How'd you know that he's fake? Oh yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look, I'm going frame by frame. Look at him wobbling. You see how, like... Yeah. He's been, like, cropped in. Zam. Yeah, I never noticed that.
Is fake.
To be fair, I never watched the video in the first place.
Raccoon is a paid actor.
I think like the only MrBeast video I watched in full is him talking about what it's like living with Crohn's disease. I'm not joking. That's not even a bit. It's like the only video of his I've watched in full.
Island costs more than $1. This city is not abandoned. These buildings are CGI. But it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber. This island costs more than $1. This city is not abandoned. These buildings are CGI. But it's not your only way out.
Wait, what buildings are CGI? Those? Damn, that looks pretty real as well, actually.
CGI.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, and then when you go back and forward, the buildings are just completely gone. I like the saturation added as well, just like YouTube thumbnail.
CGI. It's not your only way out.
MrBeast's team made a response. Do you have... Is there proof, chat? Or is that a bit? What's up with the title, Pyro? You subbing me? Oh yeah, you begin with good evening. That's right. Yeah, what's up, Richter? Hope you're good. Yeah, I still need to play that Gmod beta. I just never had time for it. It's real. Have we got a link or something? Mods, if there's any mods here, could you link me the response if it's real? Source my ass? Yeah, literally. I don't think anyone's responded yet officially. I imagine if one of the employees responded on their own volition, they would be like quickly lynched and then fired in that order.
You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor in a secret.
Okay, but like, we really think those spikes are real? Look at... I remember skimming through this video and I was like, there's no way any of this is real.
This whole room is fake.
That looks like it's a scene from like Cube 3. You know when I did like a review on like Cube and Cube 2? There was like this spin-off film called Cube 3 that was absolute ass. It had even less budget.
This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This
CGI doesn't inherently make it bad.
This insert current drama situation is insane.
Thank you, the fuck boobs. The fuck boobs for the $95. I don't think I would ever say this in my life, but can we get a W in chat for Skibbity Toilet? Please no one clip that. That's the worst sentence I said in my life, but please. My boys gave me like $200 this stream. Well, $300 now. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. CGI doesn't inherently make him bad. Like, if it's used to emphasize the drama... No, I totally agree. Like, I think this guy, if it was just proving that he uses CGI, I think MrBeast would be able to...
Billy doesn't know it's CGI, Pyro. Stop spoiling the magic for the 2-year-olds, you gimp.
It's like Santa isn't real and MrBeast uses CGI, guys. No, like, if the entire point of this video was like, oh, it's all CGI, I think Jimmy would clap back straight away and be like, oh yeah, by the way, okay, like, it's CGI, who cares? What's the issue there? But I think he's using this just to... This is like a little appetizer, a little aperitif, I think. Oh, you got the link? Okay, we do actually have what's the guy's name? Chucky? Okay, hang on. Let's pull this up just for a bit of context as well. Because it seems that the guy who made this video, someone has actually called him out. Yeah, here we go. He's tweeted, he's with V. What's V? View stats? Oh, who cares? But yeah, he said, I quickly want to debunk some of the info on this video since the guy who made it was on my team. It was my decision to fire him for erratic behavior. He worked at the company for less than a month and wasn't an employee for most of the videos he mentions to have knowledge on. You won't get in a video unless you're family or friends with someone that works at MrBeast. This is a wild statement that can easily be proven wrong. There's probably hundreds or thousands of people who have no affiliation to friends or family of Beast employees. Think of the 456 people in Squid Game or ages 1 to 100, etc. Jimmy doesn't know more than like a dozen people, lol. I mean, I agree with fulfillment. I think to keep context going, I think it's important to watch this video first and then we'll go over the tweet. Because I feel like I'm trying to explain like points that haven't actually been made yet.
This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
Oh yeah, Mac is like, this is kind of funny because I know about this and he doesn't need to explain it. Mac is someone that worked with another big YouTuber and then he basically left that YouTuber to go and work for MrBeast. And this is something that like I already reacted to in like another stream. But yeah, this guy is like a very good friend with MrBeast and they basically kept him on because he was a contestant and like a friend behind the scenes, but also he was very entertaining. So yeah, they do rig stuff a lot for this guy.
You did it! Yeah!
what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found
Yeah, that guy. He used to be friends with him and like do videos with him and stuff.
public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina,
Okay,
Virginia.
to be fair, my older brother thinks MrBeast videos are mostly real. He's a grown man who only watches anime, The Button, and whatever overly produced content on YouTube. He has a real life outside the internet, so he doesn't notice.
You need to get your brother help. I'm sorry, Bailey. If he thinks Mr. Breast videos are real, that's not good. Thank you, Jesse, for the 5. W Skibbity Toilet. Also, the exposure so far in the video is on the same as exposing Blockbuster Films for using crazy effects for being fake.
Is located back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also,
I wonder how he was allowed to make this video, because he literally... I know that he wouldn't be stupid. He'd make you sign NDAs to not talk about stuff. So I'm surprised that he can actually talk about all this. Or maybe he just doesn't care.
he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not gonna dox him, only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag.
I watched this video, yeah, Eric lying, doxing, fake donations.
Turns to Eric and says, how do I fly this thing? And Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes...
It's over. It's over. He used AI images. It's over. Jimmy won. Wrap it up, boys. Wrap it up.
Comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Max, this is a nice car.
Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few minutes ago.
Mac, let's...
I remember seeing this interview and he just did not want to say anything. Like, he did not want to admit on camera that he's working with MrBeast. Just kept it all low-key.
Let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of family stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like, you know, playing catch with my dad, you know.
For a year? How do you make money?
I don't think this is too malicious. Like, maybe he didn't want to say he was working with MrBeast, but also, like, I do remember this one part where, like, Mac was in a competition with MrBeast, and it was like the last person in the circle wins. And then, like, Mac is the first person to jump out, and they just give him a car. And it's like, it's so obvious you're doing that because you're buddies. Like, that is just painfully obvious.
How are you, like, surviving?
Basically, my main strategy is I go to, like grocery store type places.
Grocery store type places?
Yeah, and I basically I'll do when I get there.
I'll be honest, this bit is a bit of a stretch. We know that Mac's mates. We know it's, like, you know, a little bit of it's rigged. But I think at the same time, like, you know, he would, even if this wasn't the case, he would still be kind of coy about it anyway, because we know that he doesn't want to say that he's working with MrBeast.
Like an amount of food that would take like a week or so, right?
With what money?
The money that I made.
How did you make it?
Huh? Listen, you're getting too caught up in the details. They'll figure it out. We will die. Do you understand that?
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked.
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video,
I definitely think that was intentional, that he singled out a clip of Ava saying that. That is like, I swear, if you clip anything that Ava says, you are basically doing that. That is like COD Zombies when you pick up the skull and you hear the voice go, insta-kill. Infinite damage. Thank you, Trash Can, for joining.
Video, this wink was added in post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if
this doesn't surprise me at all, I'll be honest. It really doesn't. Not even like in the son I'm disappointed way. I'm just not surprised. I'm really not surprised.
anything happens
Hey
last
Pyro,
second.
I know you get requests for video games, but you should try the Digimon card game. I picked
Digimon.
it up last year and it's been way better than any of the other card games I've played.
Digimon card game. That's crazy. Thank you for the 10. I watched that as a kid, the Digimon film.
Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
It's that lie.
But that's good though, right? That's him actually owning up to it, right? Because he does fake videos. He definitely does. And the fact that they kept that in as well and didn't edit it, like if they edited it for it to be truth, that would be worse. But that's better.
No.
But also, they'll definitely be doing that for like views and stuff as well. I mean, there's honesty there. Like you can't really knock him for that.
It's still real to me.
Or is that edited?
Also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
Wait, is this? Hang on. I gotta like double check now. I feel like he's done an edit in there to make Jimmy. Hang on. Let's have a look.
This is my one.
We gotta find out.
Yes.
Hey, that was quick.
Beast.
Dude, there we go.
Where's the bit with Jimmy? Where's the bit with Jimmy? Where's the bit with Jimmy? I'm assuming they're gonna stick him at the end for engagement. Yes.
In the hot seat. Boys, you ready?
Born resting.
Do you think Hershey's is disgusting? Wouldn't it be at the very end? Is that a bad roommate? Yeah, at the very end. Actual engagement, Andy.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
True.
Dude, I just tried to defend him. Oh, man. I literally just tried to defend him there as well. Oh, I like how he puts it at the very end as well. Actual engagement, Andy. Didn't even get to 8 minutes, bro. There's no mid-rolls. What are you doing? Oh, I really thought I saw the light there for a second. I'm trying to be devil's advocate, man. I can't do it. I'm running out.
It's still
They literally edited that to make him look worse. I had a feeling.
real to be dead.
I thought that was like an admission thing in the video. It's like, why are you using that? That just makes Jimmy look good, but it's obviously been edited in post.
Okay, so MrBeast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager.
Oh. See, when he makes random claims about it being staged, and it's like, okay, show the receipts or you'll just, source my ass. But when he shows stuff like that, it's like, yikes.
I actually recognize a lot of people in this video.
See, the thing is like, it doesn't matter, right? If you get your employees and stuff in on it, who cares? But at the same time, it's like, there is real money to be won. And obviously, like, there's people that miss out because of, like, employees and stuff that join as well. I can see where that's, like, an ethical dilemma.
Including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers
Throwing his girlfriend out there. It's a little bit fucked.
You see in challenges are
I
actually
forgot to
never...
mention it's pretty cheap compared to other card games. A deck costed me like $50. Anyways, I enjoy your videos and keep pumping that slop.
Thank you, Gambler, for the 10. Thank you, Prandy, for the 6. Wrong donor last time, much love. My favorite lesbian. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Random. They're almost always local to MrBeast and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from family of MrBeast employees or just the
Oh, wow. He's holding the 10K. Head of editing at MrBeast.
employees themselves.
Ooh.
And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry.
I spent 180K from MrBeast. I won 180K. Update, I'm working with MrBeast. I was runner-up on Airrack's 1 nerd versus 100 supermodels.
Camera trained, who has built a following.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants 10 grand?
They are
What? Okay, this sounds really mean, but he was giving off World of T-shirts energy there. That was like a MrBeast World of T-shirts live stream. I don't know why. I don't know why I got that aura.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants 10 grand?
They are never random subscribers. If
Subscribe and you can be one of my future videos. This is factually a lie.
you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former MrBeast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were MrBeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money, but doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
Doesn't it say the prize money is $500,000 though?
Boys are blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone.
I mean, that's bad. It's still marginally better than like him, because imagine if he booted someone off and was like, no, you get no money. Bye-bye.
So they
But I want you gone because you make the video look bad.
would have been able to see.
I'm kind of waiting for a story like that, but I don't think that's going to happen. 500k cut for 100 people. Oh, I see. I see.
How many
Oh, okay. No, okay. Yeah, that makes, yeah.
boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera. You know, apparently at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many MrBeast employees get out immediately. You know, I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another rigged boys versus girls video. So knowing that MrBeast likes the results to be close and that offstage
You can really tell by the way the guy talks and presents himself, he has so much contempt towards the entire company.
producers can sort of influence how a challenge progresses. I want to show one more example.
This doesn't come across as like he wants to expose the truth. It comes across as like he does not like the company and he wants to do as much damage as possible because they fired him.
This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same.
I still agree with him on a lot of stuff he's saying though, definitely. I really do. But I can definitely tell like there's a lot of spite put into this script. It's not just like completely factual.
The video as it does in real life. Now immediately the intro is sped up and the timer is clearly added in post, and he clearly touches the laser here, but whatever, let's assume
Need D&G for the 5. What team would... I'm not reading that.
that it's all real time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could
I like how this Matt guy is just in like every single MrBeast video. Like he's in all of them.
assume
Just least obvious fed.
that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger.
Thank you, Cosmic, for the month. Love you, Pyro. My boyfriend and I watch your videos almost daily. Yes, I'm a woman. Unlucky.
The flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant wins the money, so rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing, but there are many examples of contestants losing. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have the same person tie all the knots so that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches, and then we have a standards and practices person. And if
I was thinking that, I knew this is going to get brought up. I do think like the broadcast standards and practices, a television network. See, this will be the thing though, because it's YouTube and it's not TV. It won't be, there'll be no standards and practices. They've got complete free reign. Yeah, he'll easily be able to clap back with that, which that's not a good argument, by the way. It's like, we don't need to do it. But I can easily imagine, like, if Jimmy responds with this team, he'll probably be like, oh yeah, we're hiring like a team now to basically, you know, just go ahead and like make sure everything's legit going ahead, stuff like that. But yeah, it says TV network, so that doesn't include YouTube like at all.
If you don't know what that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game.
Oh yeah, this girl here is absolutely rent-free about MrBeast. Like, this woman probably has like a pentagram in her basement of Jimmy's face. I think, what was the law behind her again? It was like, she was in a competition, but then they edited her out of the competition, or she came like third or something when she was meant to be second, something like that. And she never let it go. She never let it go. I actually have one of her videos bookmarked that we can go over afterwards. But yeah, she is like actually Jimmy #1 hater.
But it's not. If they were having problems finding people.
Like, she made like wholesome chungus cakes like 10 years ago. And then she just like, that was her highlight. And now her career path is just attacking MrBeast on any front.
People, they can see.
Thank you, Manicart, for the 10. No meme, I appreciate the content. Thank you, man. Thank you, Rocky, for the 5. Chandler is the only one left. No allegations, no drama. Yeah, it's like, it's funny because all he does is like read Bible verses on TikTok. So everyone's like, oh, hey, you're so much better than Ava. Ava could have been you.
Kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times. And I was in the smallest cupboard. They had.
If you don't know, MrBeast edited Rosanna and Quackity out the top 3, creating a fictional story where Logan was in the top 3. That's right. That's right. Yeah, got edited out of the top 3. So keep in mind, Rosanna never won. She never won. It's not like she was going to win, and then she had the winning stole from her. They basically edited it where Logan Paul came in, because obviously, you know, just bigger YouTuber and stuff. And then they say here, let me just move my face cam. Why did you lie? Why did you say in the video that you found Logan literally 1 minute before Zach? I outlasted Logan and was proud of what I had accomplished. It actually built some confidence in myself that wasn't there before. I don't know. Been a while. Let's call and figure it out. But yeah, no admission there. Very kind of like normal responses. I mean, the way she's wording that is like, holy loaded Andy. It's like, I had some confidence. You took confidence away from a woman on the internet. You took my like, it's fuck off. It's so woe is me. It's insane. Like, no wonder he responded in a PR way, because it's that's so loaded. Like, you're just baiting. But yeah, obviously still fucked that he did that. But at the same time, you didn't win. Unlucky.
My big ones, medium ones, small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into this.
Good evening. Thank you, Sid, for the 5. Have you played Coffin of Andy and Lele? I have not heard of that. No. Is that?
Your forehead is sweaty AF. I can see your fat furry commissions in its reflection. Hashtag unlucky.
Thank you, Octo, for the 10. I got moisturizer on. I've got my cream on. It's not sweat. I'm not sweating.
Smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all the cabinets, and my heart.
Seeing it from a business perspective, it's obviously really messed up that Jimmy's team did that, like I've said. But at the same time, it's like, who are you going to put in the thumbnail of your video? Logan Paul or a woman that baked a big chungus cake 10 years ago? Like, I'm not doing a bit. Look at this. This woman has 14 mil. MrBeast, 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 MrBeast. Lent flee. And then it's just all like cake videos. And then if you go on popular, 10 years ago, holy views. Me make Spider-Man candy apple. That was so wholesome. I was chungusing. I like this like Mario jump sound effect. Like there might have been like a troll face or something if we watched enough of it. But yeah, she is old head YouTube. Like I would consider myself old head now, but she's like giga, like stage 9 old head, like 10 years ago. Crazy. Markiplier.
Hello.
Markiplier.
Also known as Mark. That's my name.
Mark and I just played the Urban Dictionary.
He definitely drank some milk that day. Yeah, damn. Anyway.
It was like, oh, they're going to find me. They're going to find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's
ancient head, relic head.
Not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is,
I have a superpower where I can make a Negro.
You should post that joke on r/funny. That was hilarious.
absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling.
So I am up here. Okay, I feel good about this spot.
If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production, Zach would.
Thank you, Dark, for the Sid for the 10. It's a game that contains themes of incest, so chat will tell you not to play it because the incest. But it is a very well-written horror RPG maker puzzle game. Bro, I'll be honest, you self-reported. It's like, you're saying it is an incest game, but it's really good. You know how bad that sounds, putting that in a dono? I don't know. I still have people in chat like DJs asking me to play Wonnie Hug That Gator.
Been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules, and guarantee you, if I climbed in the ceiling, MrBeast would eliminate me.
He was in the ceiling!
Oh, bit of law. Pause if you want to read. Creator Games was not for charity. Creator Games 2 and 3, Trivia and Hide and Seek, had nothing to do with charity. The winners of the competition would receive prize money under the vague condition that they give the money to their fans. Hey, cousin. Hey, my cousin is a fan of my videos. Zach King, that's the funny talent effects guy that you see all over TikTok. Zach King. Did I have a stroke? Yeah, there we go. Zach King made 2 highly viewed monetized videos with the prize money. Both the winners of Creator Games 1 and 2, D'Amelio sisters and Zach King, were accused of cheating. MrBeast does not care about fairness in his competitions. He only cares about making the best video possible. The trivia tournament also had multiple factual mistakes no one seemed to notice. Spell possum and oldest living animal question correct answers were wrong. Ensuring fairness in challenges like this is not difficult, but MrBeast thinks it makes the videos worse, so he doesn't do it.
Hey Pyro, do you know what isn't a self-report? The Digimon card game. By the way, you should pick it up. Much love, Le Gambler.
Thank you, Luffium, for the 23. Thank you, Le Gambler, for the 10. Dude, I will buy the Digimon card game.
I think some of the MrBeast giveaways have been fake, but I'll get to that later. So now that I've explained some of the ways...
Yeah, I guess if the videos are fake, who cares? It's entertaining. But when there's money on the line and like legitimate people could win, then it kind of brings up the whole ethical thing of like, it's almost just like insider trading if just your buddies are winning all the time.
That MrBeast lies to build trust with his audience. I want to go on to explain.
This is why like you see so many YouTubers, by the way, that like gift their... okay, this is a good example. This is why you see so many YouTubers that gift their mum a car, right? So like FaZe Rug and all that. I mean, I was going to do it. It's like, you know, you gift a family member or you gift a friend a car. That's usually because they're part of your company. Like, for example, me, I employ my sister. I employ my parents. If I bought them a car out of business, it could be a company car. That's a tax write-off. I could then do a TikTok about it. And like, you know, hang on, shut up a second. I could... you know, make a TikTok about it, and then it's a business expense because that product I just purchased, I can then use to further my own business because I work in like entertainment. So yeah, it does kind of fall into that kind of like secular. It's like, you know, you're basically just giving money to yourself in a slightly different way. Sorry, Annan, let me play the dono. Hang on.
When are we finishing Black Mesa Purple Hat? I can't find the live.
Oh, I need to wait. Yeah, I need to chase that up. Thank you for reminding me. That's a good point, actually. Hang on.
How he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more. A call to action is simply when you tell the viewer to do something.
Thank you, Braxton, for the 25 months. Holy.
Something saying subscribe.
Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Yeah, all right. Yeah, let me quit. Time for me to quit YouTube. Thank you, Ball the Second, for 1 month. We got a lot of people joining today.
The Coffin and Andy and Lele is incredibly well written despite the writer making very questionable decisions. I was playing it going, damn, why can't I write this well? I've never cared more about 2 pings in my entire life.
Thank you, Leon, for the 10. Okay, if you're vouching for it, I might consider it. But if you're baiting me to do like an incest game, bro, I'm banning you. But I will check it out.
Subscribe is a call to action. Early in his career, MrBeast found a better version.
If you're making me just play an incest game on stream, as punishment, the next stream, I'm just going to only play Tribal Hunter.
Of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement.
Operant conditioning. Positive reinforcement introduced to increase a behavior. Negative reinforcement introduced to decrease a behavior.
Reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, MrBeast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement.
You better subscribe or I'll delete your Minecraft account. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I did make this point earlier, and I do agree with him, definitely. I think it is, like, kind of like trying to trick the kids a little bit. But also, I literally did this kind of stuff myself. I'd be like, subscribe, or I'll shoot you. But I think I actually might have got it from MrBeast. Maybe. Damn. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, subscribe or I'll delete your Minecraft account. I don't know. I just feel that, like, I feel like I agree with this video.
Else is well written? The Digimon card game.
Oh my god, gambler.
Okay.
I get it. The Digimon card game. Okay. This is the 4th dono you've made this stream. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jem, for the 23 months. But yeah, it's like, you better subscribe or I'll delete your Minecraft account. It does kind of read as parody a little bit. It's like, oh, well, he's just obviously doing a bit. Thank you, Akuma, for the 15 months. Not mentioning Thai Boy as Drain Gang member and your Young Lean video was criminal behavior. He's not Drain Gang. Drain Gang is Echo and Blade. Thai Boy isn't Drain Gang. Or is that Sad Boys? I don't know the pronouns, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Just say Gravity Boys. Move on.
And you aren't born understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to
Darman, there is no way Darman is unironically wearing a t-shirt while holding a PS5 saying being shy is a superpower. That reads like parody. Where is the SNL watermark? Is it hidden behind Cinnamon Toast Ken? Look at that. Is that the PS? That's the downloadable one. That's the PS5 without a disc tray. Notice how he's talking about giving away PS5s, but he doesn't have any games. Notice how he has 5 PS5s here, but he doesn't have any games. Notice that, please. Please notice that.
To do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking.
I can't believe there's no games. Like, he's giving away a Netflix machine. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit! It's so annoying. Stop this.
I remember like Morgs would do that, Derv would do that. Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Even the guy that did like the calling Etika's like ghost at 3 a.m. That Asian kid would do like gift card giveaways.
This fucking shit. I'm so tired of it. Fucking 10 years of YouTube. People.
10 years of no games. When did it come out? When did it? Actually, 4 years of no games. Okay, it's not 10. I can't reach that much, but 4 years of no games.
Subs for this shit.
Over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung.
NNA Productions. That's the kid. Is he still? Okay, I want a side quest. Hang on. Is he still around? Let's have a look. N and A. Is he still around? What? Okay, I'm actually getting old. He grew a beard.
Think of a number between 1 and 10. If we both get the same number, I'm gonna
Dude, what? He grew up?
show you the rest of this picture. Huh? 1, 2, 3.
That's the worst tattoo I've seen in my life. That's like someone in Resident Evil when they get bitten by a zombie. That's awful. That's a terrible tattoo. Oh my god, he did.
Hey, NNA squad! Another day, another banger.
Okay, 2 things. First of all, his personality is not changed at all. And when he dabbed, was that the Jared Leto Joker? Ha ha ha. Was that Jared?
Bang.
Oh my god. Oh my god, child. You need to find Jesus or Allah or whatever. Oh my god. That's bad. That's bad. You cannot have ha ha ha. Oh my god, he has it on his arm as well. How do you get the worst tattoos imaginable, bro? I like how he tried to become short Andy and it just got no views. Unlucky.
Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel.
It is crazy how you could do those gift card giveaways and just lie. Because there's no one to, like, unless you get, like, another YouTuber look into you and stuff, there's no way to, like, prove that someone's talking out their ass or not about, like, any kind of giveaway. It's like, did you give away those 100 phones? Yeah, I did. Can you show the receipts? I don't know. It's just kind of complicated. Or like even then, you could literally just make you could pull stuff up out your ass and just make up like a fake sheet.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
I literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and we literally found.
There's no way to prove that he gave those phones away, and there's also no way to prove that he didn't give those phones away. It's like a Schrodinger's giveaway.
Found him 1 minute before Zach. I spent over $1 million on these phones. All you have to do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
Samsung, I just want you to love me.
I also spend money from the business account, and I say it's my money when it isn't my money because it's not in my personal account. Thank you, D8G. Can you change your name? When I see D and G, I think you're like doing a Drain Gang bit. Calling PS5 at 3 AM, gone wrong, no games. That was such a lame joke, but it still made me laugh. That joke sucked.
$1 on these phones. All you have.
I swear, I might actually call PS5 support on video and just be like, are there any games? There's just no games.
All you have to do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
Samsung, I just want you to love me.
So yeah, that's what a call to.
Like my hatred
you
for...
and spit on that chungy thangbowski doodle do. I show Pibby Glitchy is gonna get you if you don't inflate right now.
Thank you, Fenty, for the 10.
Action give.
Like, I hate the PS5 so much right now on Discord. I am LARPing as the PS5, asking people when there will be a game.
Is at best they are a way to buy subscribers.
Like, you know how we can tell there's no games for the PS5? You know how we can tell? They started to release PS5s that don't have a disc tray. You cannot put a game inside them. And people still buy this.
But much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give away a prize, or in the case of these live streams, they are illegal lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just...
This is crazy how this is such a gray area. Remember that whole drama with like T-Martin and stuff, and how they would like, you know, work on these CSGO lottery sites and stuff like that? Like just, you know... And it was obvious that the odds were rigged in their favor because they were like paid off or they were like co-owners of the website. Will this be on Pyro TV? Yeah, it's not going on Pyro Live. It's too long.
I'm going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions.
You're rent-free about this, get a new bit. It's not rent-free when you're doing a PSA trying to teach people to save their money.
FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment. To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes
Okay, I guess time consideration also plays into the aspect of like when you do a giveaway and there's like an ad or something, because you're not paying, but it's still your time is being wasted, basically.
Eliminates consideration. In determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize.
Do you think MrBeast IRL is Homelander? I mean, he's gotten a little bit jacked recently, so...
Which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. And
okay. He did say he never said he might sign some of them. If I watch that as a viewer, I would believe that all of them are being signed. Like, if I buy a shirt, 100% it's going to be signed. But then, obviously, he quickly added on at the end the prizes as well. Thank you, Blinky, for the 5. Prior talking shit about the PS5 while owning a 1K PS5 hoodie while wearing a 1K PS5 shirt. Well. Okay, I made this argument before. It keeps you warm. I would rather buy something that keeps me warm and comfortable and safe, my safe fabric, as opposed to a Netflix machine that plays Denzel Curry on Spotify on repeat. Like that's it. That's all you got.
In 10 minutes, right? Because we gotta give them time to do their cart. We'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand in their order. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
This checklist he's put at the bottom left is doing some serious legwork. It's not even appearing in order. Thank you, Zalarian for the 5. First stream on YouTube, decided to catch. What's happening with MrBeast? Also, keep it up. Favorite guy to watch next to Smitty. Yeah, I love Smitty. I'm surprised Smitty's doing so well. I didn't even realize how big the whole funny moment scene is. Thank you, Cargo, for the 5.
So this was a 6-hour live stream. They took it down on
Would you ever play a Sonic game? I played Shadow the Hedgehog as a kid, but that's pretty much it. Like, I'm pretty autistic. I got a fidget toy, but I don't think I'm autistic enough to play Sonic.
YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go.
I feel when he was doing that live stream, Jimmy had ideas in his head. He'd just say them on a whim, and then he'd message his managers to make it happen. I don't think it's as malicious as what he's saying, as what he's painting it, but he's still doing it. He is still filling that checklist of like, buy something, random chance, you could win.
Actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is gonna win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000? We do. Yeah, so, all right, so the newest order, in 30 seconds, we are gonna put $1,000 in your package. Steven?
It's such a genius system, though. I'm almost jealous. The fact that, like, the name appears at the bottom left, where they're from, just showing how, like, you know, the fact that it's called International Investors Club, like, making you feel so special for joining. Like, his team are just insane.
Stephen K.
Okay.
Only in Ohio.
Stephen King. And there is no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway. They just go on to talk about how Steven made a profit.
Steven's a handsome name.
It's like 20 minutes in the video. It's the first thing Cole Jacobs has said.
Walk away with some money.
We're proud of you, Steven.
I counted 13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not give the prize in the original time frame that they said.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 iPhones in.
Again, I think, this is like the first time he did this, right? I think it's pretty impromptu. He had a lot of ideas. He jumped the gun. He has an insane amount of money. He's like, oh, what if we gave 1K? What if we gave this away? And then he's probably like quickly messaging his managers on that iMac to like make it happen. So again, I don't think it's as malicious as what the guy is saying. But again, it is still random chance, which is like, yeah, it is gambling. It really is gambling. Like, if you're saying that's not gambling, you're basically saying that opening a skin in CSGO from a crate isn't gambling, which is just, you know, cope.
Pinata, and we're gonna give it to someone who orders a shirt in 3 minutes? 5 minutes. Buy a limited edition shirt or hoodie, and we're gonna pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
Have we done iPhones yet?
Yeah. Oh,
we did one.
Oh wait, hey
Yeah.
Daryl. First, actually, before we do that, we never picked a pinata.
Hi,
So these
Pyro.
clearly fit
This
the
is my
definition.
first time catching your stream. I wanted to thank you. I've suffered with insomnia since forever, but your content is so boring it puts me to sleep instantly. Keep being terrible.
Skipped. I thought that was a heartwarming dono. Skipped. No chargeback.
Of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context. No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website. At one point, MrBeast is informed that they ran out of PlayStations, and he says, are we trying to not sell merch?
Our city is sold out of PlayStations. We don't have any. We have to give away. Are we trying to not sell merch?
It's like watching an iShow speed stream. Just lags every 5 seconds.
So he clearly knows that they're making more money by running these illegal lotteries. Another
Hey, Cosmic for the 5. Any plans on coming to Australia? Yeah, I'm doing PAX this year. I'm probably gonna have a stand with a swagger.
shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there doing the numbers is like, stop, please. Like, you do realize every time you give away an Xbox and $1,000, you don't make money. I'm like, oh, I know we're not gonna make money. What are we doing, guys? We're gonna check after this stream, and it's gonna be like,
oh no. Yeah, I'll be honest. When I do hear, you know, I do believe MrBeast is a very honest person. He wants to give back to the community. He wants to give back to YouTube. I 100% agree with that. I bet you he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. But when I do hear him say things like this in videos where it's like, I've got, we're going to run out of money, guys. It's like he did this interview and it was him, Logan Paul, and Casey Neistat. And I remember Jimmy said to both of them, I'm the poorest person in this room, and basically made his entire character that he just doesn't have a lot of money because he puts it all into his videos. He does. I've heard a lot of stories about this guy going like crazy at the casinos and stuff. Like, he has a lot of money to spend. A lot. Like, he's not doing bad at all, which is fine. Like, you're allowed to. He should be proud of his money and earn it. But yeah, stuff like that. As me being a very cynical person in my 20s, you do just kind of see through it. It's like, okay, bro, like, you're obviously just saying that to get more people to join. Because if you hear MrBeast being like, we got to stop giving this stuff away, like, we're not making any money, like, that then tricks your brain into thinking, oh, wait, so many people are winning this one thing. Okay, I might actually have a chance. I might buy a t-shirt now. Yeah, it's just marketing 101. It's like how Logan Paul will like put a bottle of Prime when he's watching an NFL game in front of him and he thinks he's like a marketing genius.
A waste. Yeah, I know. We're gonna break neutral.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
Dude, they only made $1 million? They only made $1 million? I think Corp's husband cleared more than them. Jesus. Is that it? I mean, that's still an insane amount of money, but like, I thought they would have cleared like 10 or something at least. Cope husband made like millions off his drop.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something. We've just
Yeah. Okay, this is the first time I'm actually fully agreeing with the guy. Like, when he says stuff like this, I see right through it straight away. And it's like, okay, we know how marketing works, bro. We get it.
Almost everything that someone's bought, we've put something in their pack.
Yeah, I feel like he was almost about to say there, we've nearly ran out of stuff to give away. And then it's like, oh shit, no, I can't say that. Fuck. Let me say, oh yeah, wait. We're giving so much away that we're losing money.
I'm not gonna make money.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts.
Oh, it was in 5 hours? Okay, no, 1.6 in 5 hours is insane. That's really good. Yeah, I keep forgetting that Corp's husband's drop was like over a couple weeks.
Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin.
Yeah, he definitely would have got like, I've worked with merch before, and this isn't any hatred to Jimmy, but it would have been some like Gildan Fruit of the Loom dog shit garbage. Yeah, literally says Gildan. Gildan is like a meme for how awful it is. It is like Chinese sweatshop. Like Temu Xiaodong factory, where they just mass print this stuff. It's like Justin Bieber used Gildan loads. Gildan and Fruit of the Loom be like, okay, how about I buy a shirt for 50p and then make you pay $20?
Profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only one in every...
The Sheen factory. I saw this one video of like a bunch of kids running out a factory that's on fire, and it's like the Sheen workers.
1,600.
There were like 5-year-old Chinese kids just running out of a building.
Orders actually won a prize, and I guarantee. Okay. I have to find this now. It's gonna be rent-free in my head all night. It's like the Sheen workers. Hang on. Surely we find it. Yeah, and I can't find it through TikTok search because TikTok search is absolute dog water. Hang on, I'm gonna have to go through Ida's DMs and find it. I gotta find it.
I Will Die on This Hill. The Coffin of Andy and Layla is a fantastic game. Besides, the creator clearly needs the money to pay for therapy.
I'll give the 10, Leon. Okay, guys, you'll have to give me a minute. Okay.
No.
I'm doing a side quest here. This TikTok, I've been crying my eyes out watching this for like 3 days straight. Look at this.
No. No. That nigga just fake that shit. That nigga's a fucking dramatic ass. Yo.
You know what? That TikTok is like 6 out of 10 funny, but this comment killed me. These are the kind of actors Tyler Perry be hiring. He's ready for a Tyler Perry movie. Now, if you don't know Tyler Perry, okay, if I just look up Tyler Perry and a film where he's dressed up as a woman, you'll get it straight away. These are the kinds of actors Tyler Perry be hiring. Oh. I love, like, you get such a rare instance where the TikTok comment is actually funnier than the actual TikTok. These are the kinds of actors Tyler Perry be hiring. Okay, what was I looking for? I forgot. I have presidential aids. Thank you, Train, for the month. What was I looking for, guys? Oh, the Sheen workers at the factory. The Sheen workers being killed. Yeah, hang on. Oh my god. Oh, my face is so red. Oh my god, I look like a tomato. It's just the fact that it's sped up. I don't know why, man. You speed stuff up, it just instantly becomes funny. If I watched a Tyler Perry film on 2x speed, I think that'd be the end of me. Right, anyway.
Guarantee he has real-time analytics.
All that just for a Sheen joke, man. Jesus, the things I do for you people.
On his laptop. He knows they make
Have you heard of Dark Souls? Thank you, D&G, for the 5. Have you heard of Dark Souls 2? No.
more money.
Never heard of it.
Every time he says, "Oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit?" That's why he keeps saying it. Also, they just don't.
I mean, that's obvious. That's pretty obvious. I don't even think that was need to be said. But that is the first thing I've seen in this video where it's like, yeah, that's manipulative. That's manipulative. But obviously, that's the problem. Like, when you're such a big YouTuber like Jimmy, everyone's watching you. Like, the kids, the adults, the contrarians. But yeah, obviously, like, you know, because, like, we're not people that consume his content. We can actually just kind of be like, oh, yeah, wait, that's actually a little bit bizarre. Thank you, Samuel, for the 5. Have you heard of GTA? No, never. Sorry.
Don't show how winners are picked. So it's probably not actually random. You know, humans have biases. Imagine Jimmy tells the guy off camera, "Hey, pick a name right now." And he sees 2 names. One is easy to pronounce, one is not. This is why lotteries are heavily regulated to ensure one is easy to pronounce, one is not.
Hello, my name is Jeff, and hello, my name's... Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. I'm going to get cancelled. Toomad did that. I'm not doing that. No. Forget.
Hey, you sweaty hunk of you, man. Can you drip your sweat into a jar and sell it so we can drink it? HMMH, HMMMH, GMMH, MMM, GMMH, MMGMMH.
Thank you, Anna, for the 10.
This is why lotteries are heavily...
My 2016 Pyro came out. I'm sorry. I've tried so hard to contend him for years. Please, forgive me. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
...regulated to ensure fairness. Also, obviously, you have to be 18 to play the lottery. It's gambling. MrBeast
going on Twitter. It's over for me.
Isn't just promoting gambling to children here.
No, the AIR. No. Unwatchable.
He's running the casino. And this isn't even close to the worst stream he's done. 4 months later, MrBeast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries. And by the way, the rest of these streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all I have is some old clips and Reddit threads talking about them. Now this stream did say, "We're doing a ton of giveaways."
Doesn't everything get uploaded onto like archive.org? You'd think a MrBeast stream would definitely have an archive lying around somewhere. Pyro only knows all-in-layer head games. I thought this was common knowledge.
No purchase necessary in the description. But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had to make a purchase.
Toomad will be brought back as a cyborg in 5 years, by the way. We have the technology.
Happy birthday to Pyroman, but late, but still.
Thank you, Annan. Happy birthday to Pyromum. Oh, yeah, it was my mum's birthday recently. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Would you guys prefer... Would you prefer that we throw money in random orders or that we throw items in random orders? Yeah.
Somebody screamed in chat, "I want to switch. Hey, buy a shirt."
In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
Which each giveaway is its own independent event. You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something is still an
RTX 4090 AI chip in Shine Child Army.
illegal lottery, which obviously MrBeast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability, you know, pretending to be ignorant of the law.
You know, YouTube's a little different than this. Yeah. Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like, you know what? Pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones. Got it. I think I can do that over here. I don't know. So I don't want to say anything. And then someone be like, yeah, actually, that's illegal.
Right. Laws designed to protect children from gambling. Actually,
I could not find any way to enter the big Tesla giveaway without spending.
I'll be honest, as a kid though, it's so easy to gamble, bro. Like, just boot up CSGO. I guarantee like 90% of that economy is from people under 18. Guaranteed.
At least $42.
And we're giving away a Tesla to someone random who bought stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets, which gave
I think one thing
$42.
And we're giving
one thing I absolutely hated about MrBeast streams is Super Chat. Super Chat was full of like e-beggars. It was just there was so many e-beggars. It was people that was like, look at this guy. Why was my message deleted? He paid $10 to send that, by the way. And then someone will give like $500 and be like, hello, IShowSpeed. I am ESL from India. Me want shout out on channel, please. Love you very much. Have big day.
away Tesla to someone random.
It's like IShowSpeed streams. You just always get like e-beggars doing like super chats.
Who bought stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets, which gave you the opportunity to be in a video. Again, most of these tickets you had to make a purchase to win.
One random person that buys in what time frame? 10 minutes. We're going to put this in someone's order that buys something. And we're going to have 24 people. We're going to put them in 24 different circles. $1 million on the line. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Also, this video never happened. There is no MrBeast video of 24 people in circles competing for $1 million. Unless it ended up being 100 people in a circle competing for $500,000, but that's a smaller prize and much worse odds. So like, did they just pocket the money or what?
Thank you, Goofball, for joining.
Hey, it's the pilot
It's Mac
guy.
again. I don't get this pilot bit that he's like rent-free about. This has kind of just gone over my head. I know it was referenced earlier, but it was so hard to hear that audio.
Let's get it! Wait, he's about to be the first one out?
Yeah, I literally made this point earlier. Like, and then he got a car.
Sound like him?
And though you got out first,
And then he got a car.
Just wait here.
Yeah.
Oh, first person out gets a car, and it just happened to be your friend Mac.
Yeah.
Another thing that just
100%. That was like, Mac, let's get you on the payroll. I'm gonna buy you a car, and because it's for the video, I can buy the car as a tax write-off. Definitely. Thank you, Kiwi, for the 5. Can't blame Monsieur Brest for not believing the accusations till the undeniable evidence came out. People are always trying to cancel him. Yeah, that's true as well. That's true. I remember he was defending Ava because people were like attacking Ava. You know, he was like, Chris is my fucking friend, because obviously people were just being transphobic. But now it's came out that Ava was doing all this like terrible stuff. So he's like, okay, no, I'm distancing myself. You're being investigated. Thank you, Cheb, for the 5. Did you know they put you as the main antagonist in the new Elden Ring DLC? They called you Michaela, though. I don't get it. I don't know what Elden Ring is.
just annoys me is Jimmy constantly says during these live streams that he's just doing this for fun because he loves giving things away.
Oh, and I just like giving away stuff. It's kind of fun to me.
Imagine you just lost.
Sunny V2 was right. Thank you, Fia, for the 10. Yeah, I saw the Twitter discourse on that. I don't think he was right. He made criticisms to Ava, but it wasn't the stuff that came out about her. I think it was basically just like, she's gay and that's le bad or something. It was a bit of a reach. But obviously, I saw a lot of people using the Sunny video. It was like, I told you Ava was bad. I knew she was going to hurt the brand. But now it's obviously, you know, like, because I don't think Sunny alluded to any of the grooming stuff, like, at all.
Lost a bunch of money.
So that's a bit of a reach. Because it was for completely different reasons. Does the PC have games? There hasn't. No, there's no games. There's no games. Why do you think I'm here watching videos? There's nothing.
At the casino, and the owner comes out and he says, guys, the reason I do all this, I just love giving away money. Also, you're 7 years old in that example. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards.
God, Chris looks so different though. God damn. I actually forgot Chris looked like that, bro. That's insane. Oh my God. Jesus. I actually forgot how different he looked. Damn. Thank you, Murphy, for the 5. Boom, boom, chugga lugga. Do you think this guy is based?
As an act of generosity.
I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go place an order at shopmrbeast.com. Anyone watching any of the lives. And we're going to throw iPhones in some of them.
And again, there are very few videos of this live stream on the internet. I think MrBeast probably copyright strikes re-uploads. But almost any clip you do find...
See, it's stuff like that I don't like. This is a very good video. It's very well, you know, researched. But when he makes baseless claims like that, like, you do realize Jimmy is going to come for you, either in like a lawsuit or a YouTube response. And if you make claims like that with no proof whatsoever, like, he's gonna he's easily gonna be able to clap back. Like, he said, like, he striked them probably, and then Jimmy is easily gonna turn around and be like, no, I didn't. We never did that. And then just like instant like updoots and karma. When you go after a creator, you need to be so careful with what you say, because if there's one thing that you get wrong, it can just be, everything can change. Everything can change.
Will have some new violation of internet gambling or sweepstakes laws.
Well, I thought it was him. I was like, he won. Wait, really? Let's go. Wait, that's literally like his like initial. Who is it? My cousin. Wait, really?
Actually, that's illegal.
Some of the common complaints we...
Glazing MrBeast? No, I'm talking about if you go after another content creator and you're instigating drama, then you need to make sure you've got like all your facts straight. Because like 9 times out of 10, they will respond and they will come for you.
See in threads about this live stream are that...
I haven't been glazing MrBeast. I've been very critical. But I've seen both sides. You know, I don't want to just do a React Andy and just sit here and be like, whoa, that's crazy, whoa.
They only signed large t-shirts.
Mr. Breast was confirmed to be part of the inappropriate Discord conversations that Chris had with minors. He lied about not knowing any of this. Didn't he say he never didn't? He never said he didn't know, though, I'm pretty sure. Maybe? Okay, because I know that Chris had, like... Yeah, Ava had all of her Discord stuff leaked. Like a whole server or something, right? So... Was he in that server? Was he talking? I mean, he wasn't doing... I can guarantee Jimmy wasn't doing anything bad, because that would be out there everywhere now, and I haven't heard any about that. I haven't heard anything about that.
Shirts. So when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying things like, buy in the next 15 minutes.
I like if you always want to see like someone get exposed, you go onto Reddit like every single time.
For a chance to win, and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Now, there's a lot more people complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live.
I mean, that's your fault. You're saying you spent money you didn't have. That's your fault. I'm really sorry. I don't really have much sympathy there. But obviously, it is still showing that he's done so many orders that are just unfulfilled, which is really, really not good.
When they said,
like, we've had that problem. We've bought merch. We've had people like that have bought merch from us, and it doesn't arrive. And then we kind of sit there, and it's like, okay, do you have proof or anything? Because sometimes in the past we've had merch, and we've sent it to someone, and they've lied saying it hasn't arrived. And then they basically just want to get a free one. But usually, because most of it... thankfully, we get all of our merch, like, through tracking. It's all tracked. So we can actually see if it's arrived or not, like, through, like, GPS and stuff.
Said things like, buy now, and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family. Now, this commenter also goes on to explain that she's disabled, has PTSD. Lotteries and scams specifically target vulnerable populations like that. I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt and was so excited. He watched a live stream and saw that people who bought would receive.
Yeah, you see what I mean though about how he's creating a narrative? He's creating a narrative that MrBeast is like manipulating like disadvantaged people or vulnerable people. This isn't a video where he's laying all the facts out of his experiences and just like letting people come to their own conclusions. He definitely has an agenda here. Thank you, Murphy, for the 5. You sent merch after I paid for it. Thanks for that. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Bubba, for the 5. To be fair, even if MrBeast fakes his videos, he still helps people. I do want to see this counter. Because that is the biggest counter he's going to have, right? It's like, okay, he's done all this stuff. It's kind of dodgy, but like, he helps people. So yeah, I wonder what the counter is going to be to that, if he'll even acknowledge that in this video.
$100. He was excited to win something and be a part of his favorite stream.
Wait, apparently Squid Game 2 trailer just dropped. Okay, I do want to watch this. Holy Squid Game 2. 26 minutes ago. Squid Game. Squid Game. Squid Game. Squid Game. That looks really good. So wait, are they and the final season coming 2025? So what are they doing? So they're doing 3 seasons, right? They're doing 3 seasons. Squid Game 2 is the 26th of December, and then the final season is 2025. Okay, at least they're not milking it. At least they're kind of just like, you know, wrapping it up and stuff. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I like Squid Game.
Streamer MrBeast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he was visibly disappointed. He said nothing other than, I guess he meant everyone except me. He loves his shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt. And obviously people can lie on
limited edition Pyrocynical hoodie from like 2017, 2018. Am I based?
You are very based. Yeah, that's sick you've still got that.
The internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things. Like that at the end of the live stream, they said they were putting $100 in every order. Now, my speculation is that they put $100 in every order that came across the table that they signed, but I'd be interested to see how they worded that. If the video of this live stream ever resurfaces, I think a lot of these claims will be proven true, which MrBeast definitely has this stream saved. He saves all his footage. So I'll ask you, Jimmy, will you publish this to prove your innocence? Also, using archive.org, we can see what the website looked like on the day of the stream, and while there's no mention of any sweepstakes whatsoever, it does say this limited tee signed by MrBeast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the MrBeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign MB, deceiving people into believing it was signed by MrBeast. So here's a clip of Tyler forging, or not, maybe not forging, using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature, then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? You know, you don't accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer, I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious that you're not going to get a signature from MrBeast, like if you're buying one of these. There's no way one person can do all that. Thank you, Murphy, for the 5. Actual question, I got a message on the bag my merch arrived in. Was it you? I wrote messages on merch sometimes. But I'm not sure. It depends what year it was bought in.
Brand's signature, even though it's clearly implied that this is Jimmy's signature, which was
It isn't obvious to kids. Yeah, I mean, it is on the website as well, but I know what you mean.
Was established during the last live stream.
Hey! MB, MrBeast. So this is MrBeast's signature.
No way, this
Yeah, I see what they mean now.
one was signed by MrBeast. It's just got the MB, but that means it's signed by MrBeast. That's obviously his, MrBeast. This is so cool. That's obviously his, MrBeast.
Hey,
you know, some people bought these shirts as
leave Pyro alone. It's ableist to make fun of someone like him.
Thank you, Clem, for the 10.
collector's items or even investments, and this puts into question the authenticity of all MrBeast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together.
Okay, wait. Okay, just so we're on the same page. Is that bad because he was meant to write his own signature, and then he wrote MrBeast's signature? Is that why it's bad? I'm guessing that's why, right? Because it basically exposed the ruse that it's not just him signing all of them. Yes. Okay, I was a little bit confused because he did MrBeast first and then his own. Okay. I see. Yeah, I was a little bit confused on that one. All right. Cheers.
Together. Also, MrBeast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie. Illegal lotteries targeted towards children and selling fake signatures. I mean, imagine if any other YouTuber was caught doing.
God, Jake Paul even had monka hairline back then. YouTube stars promoted gambling to kids. Yep. There's so many that do that, bro. It's crazy. Steve Will Dalt reveals YouTube removed his channel over gambling concerns. I thought that was Philip the fuck-ass. Yeah, Jake Paul was mad into that as well. It's crazy how much money they made through that stuff.
You're very smart with your money.
The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos.
It's always gambling. It's always gambling companies. It's like Kick. Kick is basically owned by Stake, isn't it? It's always related to gambling.
As a gambler, who would have thought?
By this point, MrBeast noticed a problem with.
Like, you are always losing. On gambling, you are always losing unless you're taking a sponsorship. You are always losing.
These CTA giveaways.
Unless you own a company or you're taking a sponsorship from a company, you're losing.
I mean, obviously they're illegal, but more importantly, they're not as profitable as they could be.
It's owned by Stake, yeah.
Look at it like this. There are two value propositions at play here. The perceived value of the product and the perceived value of the...
Are you going to sign your Camp Pyro shirt with your hot jizz? Asking for a friend.
Probably not. Probably not. Thank you for the 10 time. I appreciate it.
Chance to win a prize. So for something like these $42 t-shirts, if the viewer values the chance...
Yeah, I know Leon in chat here is like really against gambling. I remember he got annoyed at me once because I was like going to take a gambling sponsor. I don't think that went through. I actually forgot what the gambling sponsor was. I think for Darkwood, I'm doing like some Genshin Impact sponsor or something. It's... Pull the trigger! Shoot me! Literally like vast Far Cry 3, but you know, slightly better than gambling, I guess.
To be in a video at $10, they need to value the t-shirt at an additional $32 to make the purchase. So the more expensive the product, the less effective the lottery is. You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible, so people are just paying for the perceived value of the lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend the difference between 1 in a million odds versus 1 in a billion odds. They both kind of just compete.
iDubbbz did a really good video on this, by the way. iDubbbz did a video on the lottery and gambling and just how you have the lowest odds humanly imaginable to even win. And thank you, Riot, for the 10. Jimmy said in his official Twitter statement that he just became aware of what Chris has done. I'm paraphrasing. Even though his actual Discord account, which was linked to his YouTube account, participated in those combos. I guess it does depend what he was saying, though. Because if it was really bad, it would be all over Twitter right now, right? If he was saying similar stuff to that Ava was saying, he'd be done, bro. He'd be done. But the fact that no one on Twitter is saying anything, I assume he was just there and present and not actually participating. I'm not sure.
Cute as, I have a small chance to win. Which MrBeast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
At past a certain point, the average human is like, large sum of money, click. And like, larger sum of money doesn't really impact the viewing experience.
So also, the larger your audience is, the more profitable a lottery will be.
I mean, that's true as well. Like, after you earn a certain amount of money, like, money just doesn't bring you any more joy. Once you pay, like, bills off and stuff, and I think after a certain threshold of money you make, when you've got an excess, it doesn't bring you any more, like, enjoyment in life whatsoever.
Anyway, MrBeast wanted the cheapest...
I know he's talking about YouTube and stuff and numbers, but that also applies.
...product possible to use for these CTA giveaways. Basically a piece of paper, but you obviously couldn't sell a piece of paper without getting backlash.
Feastables did try to do a sticker sweepstakes, but they quickly removed the promotion because it encouraged mild vandalism and spreading garbage.
So in January 2021, 3 months after the last shirt signing stream, MrBeast did a live stream where for only $10...
Did you hear about the Mr. T Lexify situation? Thank you for the 13 potato. I looked into it a bit. I just saw like him being very sad in the messages to his ex or something. I didn't really look into it that much. Thank you, Samuel, for the 5. Does money bring you joy? Does this help? If you had 5 zeros on the end, yes. But thank you for the 5. I appreciate it.
Viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course, he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting, as if putting a photo on the moon isn't interesting enough. Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or if you buy the bundle, whatever, and the next 30 minutes, we'll just fly you down to be in a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon, where they would be immortalized. It fucking exploded.
First US spacecraft to attempt moon landing in decades burns up after failed mission.
So what?
I didn't even know about that he was sending pictures to the moon. How did I miss that part of the MrBeast lore?
Obviously, MrBeast refunded everyone, right? Right? Is it MrBeast's fault that the rocket exploded? No. Is it his fault that he advertised it as for $10, I will put your photo on the moon?
For $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon.
When he couldn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing.
I think that's a bit of a reach, though. That was out of his control, the rocket. I mean, that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. That a picture, that people's pictures of the troll face didn't make it to the moon. But also, that was completely out of his control. MrBeast was informing, and I quote, to a minor, Chris' penis is big. Thank you, Blinky, for the 5. Thank you, Lewis, for the 5. I've watched you for years. You're my favorite. My favorite vid is Lele Puns and hit a new low. Will you play the new MGS3? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I might have to go through those MrBeast messages, because that is that's no good. Thank you, Wepfer, for the 3 months.
This shirt to be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like we just put the number. Like if there's 1,000 orders, we just put it, picks a number between 1 and 1,000, and then my people give me the name. So the first person that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game, if you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie, is...
The website did have a no purchase necessary link hidden at the bottom of the page, but there was no mention of this anywhere on the stream. The title was literally, buy this shirt to be in a video, and MrBeast said that they were selecting random winners from the Shopify order list. All the clips I saw were the same thing, buy in the next X minutes for a chance to be in the video.
Alonso Diaz.
Forgot to mention the stream, some interesting moments.
Bro, this is an actual $100.
MrBeast doesn't brainwash kids, MrBeast fans.
Oh, no.
Wait, really?
Like, they actually sent a $100 bill.
Wait, what does it say? Oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew.
That sounds so bad. I feel like he's trying to make a joke, but that sounds so bad.
You are an inspiration to our young ones. He wanted to send you $100. Everyone click the link, or the view product thing in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
What?
MrBeast is the American dream.
Now I'm going to get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that MrBeast has done. But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the closer a sweepstakes is to an illegal lottery, the more money it makes. Because, you know...
There's like 2,000 messages that Lexify leaked. Yeah, they're really sad. They're actually really sad. It's definitely the second worst messages I've ever seen in my life.
Every customer is supposed to be informed that they can enter easily for free and that making a purchase does not increase their chances of winning. Like, you're supposed to say no purchase necessary in all of your promotional material, which MrBeast does not do. This legal gray area only leads to people getting scammed, especially the elderly and children, who are also being interested.
Dude, there's so much scamming going on with like old people in the UK at the minute. I hate it so much. Like whenever I make a purchase in real life, like I buy food or something, or I buy like, I don't know, let's say petrol, completely fine. But then as soon as I buy something online, my card gets locked. Like I tried to buy a commission the other day of like my furry character. It's like this 3-foot long it's like this 3-foot long clay commission. And then as soon as I made the payment on PayPal, my account got locked. And I had to spend like an hour and 20 minutes on the phone to my bank to be able to get through to them. And they kept saying like, oh, sorry you had to wait so long. We've had like a lot of scammers lately. And it's like, this isn't a scam. I just want to spend the money that I've earned. I don't know why. It's 3 foot long. Why are we saying well? I feel like I've got something in my throat. In the back of my throat. The bank saved you. Well, no, they didn't, because I called them, I got it reversed, and then I paid for it, so.
Introduced to gambling. The only people who benefit off of sweepstakes are influencers and scammers. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and shut down? Even Omaze, the charity sweepstakes company, got exposed as a scam and had to
go wine tasting with Jennifer Lawrence. I would rather do anything in the world than go wine tasting with Jennifer Lawrence.
Shut down.
She's holding that sign like it's an r/roast me post.
In the US. Or back in the day, there was Mystery Brand. You remember Mystery Brand?
So Mystery Brand is a website where you purchase different boxes with chances of winning things. Take, for example, this women's Christmas box. It costs $15 to open, and you can win the most expensive Los Angeles realty.
That has to be a joke. $250 million for $19. That is like one of those phone ads you see of gameplay that could not even be generated on like a military-powered PC.
But you can't even click it.
Who's Jennifer Lawrence? She's a woman that had her nudes leaked.
Okay. It doesn't even give you more information, but apparently it's worth $250 million. I love that you can't click it. Like, they're just like, trust us. There's a $250 million house with your name on it.
Yeah, you can't even view images of the house.
All the way down to Icicle. Site balance. I'm willing to bet that this is probably what 99% of the people are getting.
Hey, at least MrBeast never wanted to work with this odd.
And there's no way to prove the percent. Oh, one thing I noticed, is it in China? Chat, lawmaster me on this. I think in China, right, where CSGO is, because CSGO's in China, you have to like, in China, they're very anti-gambling, and apparently in China, what's wrong with my throat? They have to show the percentages of the winnings, like the odds to get a knife, the odds to get an AK that has a good skin. Is that true? I swear that's true. It's nearly 10 a.m. here in Australia. Why are you streaming so late? France offers X-ray on CSGO skins. No way. No way. Drop rates have to be disclosed. Yes. Ah, okay. All right. Nice one.
Scam. I mean, at least MrBeast's manager never went on some podcast and talked about how MrBeast really wanted to work with this company. No, what's this?
Is there anything you've had to say no to? Yeah, tons. Yeah. So a good example. So it was about 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy. What was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate, like internet sites where it's basically like CSGO skins, but you'd go on and be like, here's the Supreme box, and you'd pay $50 for it. And remember, it was like,
that's why Genshin Impact has odds for like 4 decimal points, Lamau.
Didn't Ricegum did quite a Jake few Paul. people. Yeah. Yes,
Yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was, he wanted to work with that company when he heard about it because there was a lot of money and we wanted to give that money away in a video, and I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not
That's so bad to say. That's so bad for your manager to say. I think he kind of realized the misstep that he had there as well, because he did say afterwards, well, Jimmy wanted to just give the money back. He wanted to give it back. But yeah, that's not a good look to be basically saying that.
gambling.
It's almost 1 a.m. It's way over your bedtime.
Thank you, Dad, for the 10.
I think people are going to see this negatively. So it's a long conversation that him and I had to have.
It took a long conversation to convince you to not promote an obvious gambling scam to your young audience.
Which eventually we passed on the deal. And then Jake, Paul, and Ricegum ended up doing that deal.
Jake Paul and Ricegum, like the two most comedic names imaginable. Like, of course they got involved in it.
And got a lot of hate for it.
Jimmy, why is your...
Dude, my throat is closing up.
manager saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young, impressionable audience?
Why Mr. Breast fired his manager.
MrBeast launched Feastables, his new chocolate brand, back in January 2022.
I want to tell you guys about my new snack company, Feastables. They're made with only 5 ingredients, but still taste amazing.
There's a thank you, Crocodile, for the 5. There's a MrBeast employee or something similar on Twitter who debunks some of the stuff. Yeah, I do have that thread. I'm going to go over it after this.
I'm kicking off Feastables with something I've always wanted to do. 10 random bars are going to have a mystery ticket inside of them, and if you get this mystery ticket, we will fly you out to compete for a chocolate factory in one of our videos. And on top of that, Chandler, we're giving away over $1 million in other prizes to random people that buy the bars.
Dude, I need to buy these.
It's interesting to look back at this because a large part of Feastables' marketing campaign was the fact
It is funny looking back on it and just how cringe it all is as well. I mean, I get it. It's for kids. Who cares?
that it's a better for you brand, that it's healthier for you than Hershey's. Less sugar, only 4 ingredients, all organic.
I did find this a cope as well. I actually haven't personally seen a Feastables in person. No, I saw the D's Nuts one. That's right. And I looked at the carbs and stuff. And I was like, this is ass. Like, it's like not much better. Almond chocolate with almond chunks.
Just make a better for you snack brand, because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat. Like Hershey's, for example, there's 10 ingredients, super processed. Our Feastables bars are 5.
Everyone forgets that MrBeast is not a saint and he makes mistakes. I do also agree with that. I think he's been held on too high of a pedestal. But you could also argue that he is, you know, taking advantage of like incredibly young kids. But at the same time, you know, I think people kind of place him too high on a pedestal to the point where it's like, if he does anything out of line, he should lose his career. He should be cancelled. And that's just not the way to go about it.
Ingredients, and just all the ingredients are way higher quality. And it's infinitely better than the other options out there.
I got all the Feastable chocolates. Let's try them and rank them.
I almost have a bit of sympathy for him, especially with what he's going through right now, in the sense of like, you know, with Ava and stuff as well. It's like, Ava was probably like one of his closest friends for years. And then finding out that she did all that stuff and like having to cut her off, like even it like you like that would hurt. That genuinely would hurt.
It's infinitely better than the other options out there.
I got all the Feastable chocolates. Let's try them.
And then obviously straight after that, this video on him drops. Like it's just attack after attack.
And rank them 1 to 6.
I'm going to be completely honest. Totally not biased, because if it sells more, I make more money.
I'm gonna be honest, and I hope Jimmy is sitting next to me and not getting his feelings hurt.
Compare it to Hershey's. It's our Crunch Bar.
I remember seeing this when it came out, and it was so cringe because you could tell that like he wasn't in control of the situation at all. You could really tell he wasn't in control. Like you can tell that this wasn't scripted.
This is the one you believe.
He basically did a collab with him, and then afterwards he was like, "Can you review my chocolate?" And I guess Jimmy kind of had the impression of like, "I did a good thing for you. You're gonna pretend to like the chocolate," and he just didn't.
Yes.
Not crazy, Jimmy.
No? You don't like Crunch Bars?
I do like Crunch Bars, but
ooh.
Again, it's too sweet.
Let me try this. Maybe these are defective. Oh my god, this tastes good to me.
Wait, we're supposed to be ranking them. I rated the first one, so we going completely off of.
Oh, well,
going completely off of.
We're in too deep. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I give this an 11 out of 10. Keep in mind.
11 out of 10. Ugh. I get it, bro. It's your product. I get it, but like this is so cringe, and it's like when you had Logan Paul reviewing Prime. It's like he was drinking like KFC flavored Prime, and he was saying how good it is, and then he realized it was like a limited run that no one is actually selling anyway. It was just like a meme, and then afterwards, every time he drank it, he just spat it out because it was absolutely disgusting.
Only 5 ingredients. Infinitely healthier for you than the normal thing out there.
Also my favorite so far.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't realize you were...
I don't think him saying infinitely healthy was bad, because it's like, this is obviously all off the cuff. There's no script or anything.
a dark chocolate guy.
I'm not a super dark chocolate guy.
Did you see, thank you Blinky for the 5. Did you see Ava's confirmed blood relative claiming Ava's transition was a fetish? I saw... is this the one that said that she was a narcissist as well? Is it that person? Because I think I saw that.
I do love dark chocolate. I get it a 7.8 out of 10.
Okay, I'm starting to understand this, man. Okay,
okay.
okay. I'm starting to figure this man out. You're gonna like this one, right? You like salt? I read you as a sea salt guy.
Yeah, TikTok comments are brutal. I think the only way this could have been worse is if he posted it on like Instagram Reels.
Get rid of these.
I love salt.
No,
I want the those.
No, you just don't. Trust me. You're a dark chocolate kind of guy. Yes, okay. I can read the room. The room is red.
I don't know. I feel like Jimmy, like most YouTubers, is someone who is not very good in social situations and stuff. You know, he likes to be in control, and then when he isn't, it kind of just falls off a little bit. I don't think it's too evil. It's too malicious. This guy making this video will definitely think it's like a mask. Oh yeah, he literally put mask off. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I don't know. It is cringe though. You can't like you can argue for or against it, but it's cringe. It is cringe. I think this is a mask off moment for Jimmy. Mr. Breast has already filmed content and promoted Keith at this point. Jimmy was definitely expecting a favorable review of his chocolate in return. I 100% agree with that. I agree with that. Definitely he gave something and then thought he could get something back, like a transaction thing. Definitely. Because you always treat people nicer that treat you well, right? So yeah, definitely. He wasn't expecting Keith to throw in that dog shit review, and that kind of scared him a little bit. Jimmy is well aware of the law of dude, I can't say this word. Reciprocity? Reciprocity? Reciprocity. Reciprocity? Is that it? He uses a gift giving as a business move. Here, though, Keith chose to maintain a level of integrity and give a more honest review than Jimmy wanted. Personally, I think Jimmy undervalues his own integrity, but it's especially important for product reviewers. MKBHD is a good example, because consumers are trusting these people to give unbiased purchasing advice. Jimmy clearly feels insecure, out of control, and betrayed at times in this video and reacts poorly. It's not fair for Jimmy to expect Keith to mislead his audience for Jimmy's profit. Regardless, as a result, Keith likely lost some career opportunities with MrBeast moving forward. Jimmy is a sellout and surrounds himself with yes men. I think that was all pretty true. There was no need for this snide here. Like, that felt like that was like kind of... You remember those like DMs that H3 Productions was saying about me years ago, where it was like, you know, don't give Pyro and platform to defend himself, like misspelt stuff because he was just that molded. It kind of reads like that a bit, just a little bit too angry. But the stuff about the profit and that and how he's probably cut off business opportunities, I do agree with that, definitely. Bro's never collabing with MrBeast again.
Now in 2024, MrBeast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's and even more sugar and more calories per bar. And this initial ad for Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions of views a month.
Someone said yes man and he was like full out New Vegas reference.
Also, I don't think you should ever advertise it as over 1 million.
Did this video claim itself to be only factual and not opinionated? No, it never did. It's very obvious the guy has an agenda. It's very obvious. This is like a very disgruntled ex-employee.
$1 million in prizes when more than a third of those prizes are just coupons for more MrBeast.
According to the YouTube drama subreddit, the creator of this video was sent a cease and desist by the MrBeast crew right now. Okay, hang on. Let me pull up YouTube drama on stream. That subreddit doesn't hate me, I don't think. Whenever they talk about me on there, they say nice things most of the time. Hang on. They haven't said anything bad yet. Just you wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. You weren't even capping. Dogpack404, creator of the MrBeast is a fraud video, has officially been sent a cease and desist. Damn. That's crazy. Cease and desist, immediate action required. Dear Mr. Dogpack404, Satan Lord of Darkness represents your former employer, MrBeast YouTube LLC, MBYT, or the company. I'm writing to you regarding your recent troubling conduct following your involuntary termination from employment with the company on April 19th, 2024. Specifically, it has recently come to the company's attention that you have been... dude, I thought I was going to say Among Us. You have been, among other things, disclosing sensitive, confidential, and proprietary information regarding the company's business operations and content creation methodology in breach of your contractual and legal obligations to the company, including the contractual post-employment obligations set forth in the confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement, executed by you in connection with your employment. Let's have a look if he's responded on Twitter. Dogpack404. Let's see if he said anything. Hang on. Yeah, I thought he was going to get cease and desisted, I'll be honest. Like, you're so breaking NDA. Let's have a look.
MrBeast.
Yeah, he responded like already. Okay, let's give this a little watch before it might get pulled. So I'm just gonna play this now.
So MrBeast legal team did send me a cease and desist, and here's my official response to that.
Oh no. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro went in straight away. He brought up Jeffrey Epstein and Jimmy Savile. Dude, what is he doing?
Give it. Save the ocean.
What is he doing?
Get flashed.
Wait, what was that one? 991 days to clean up 8 hours of plastic pollution. Oh. NASA engineer can't do research. Naturally, nearly all environmental scientists agree that ocean plastic pollution isn't a problem we can clean our way out of. Was your charity working for Coke? Top 5 of Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola actually sponsored the ocean cleanup. Coca-Cola be like, we're gonna save the planet, guys. When you unscrew your cap of Coca-Cola, now the cap is still attached. I like how everyone likes Chandler, because he literally just sits there and he just like reads Bible quotes on TikTok. Oh my god. I'll be honest, I tried so hard in that video, man. I'm finding it harder and harder too. I prefer not to speak. Oh yeah, Jacksepticeye became like the old monk on the hill that just hated everyone, and he was actually right. Yeah, okay. I did mention this when he was sat there with Casey Neistat and Logan Paul, and he was like, I'm actually the poorest person in the room. It's like, okay.
My track record so clean.
Doesn't Logan Paul want to run for president as well? I swear that's going to be such a... No, it's crazy. It's crazy. James Charles still holds record for most amount of YouTube subscribers lost in a single day. I personally believe widespread pollution of plastics and their associated chemicals is the second largest issue facing humanity right now after AI. Possible solution. In November, the UN will meet for the 5th and final time to negotiate an international plastics treaty that aims to reduce plastic pollution. In the past meeting, the US government has been unwilling to come to agreements to ban unnecessary single-use plastic manufacturing, instead advocating for corporate interests like increased investments into tax-funded recycling and waste management solutions. So in my opinion, before the November meeting, there should be a large push on social media in support of banning unnecessary single-use plastics. I like how most people will read that and be like, that's not drama. I don't care. I don't care. That's not drama. We want funny drama. Some updates. I was going to originally expose MrBeast's philanthropy efforts being more for aiding private interests and boosting MrBeast's image than actually doing anything good. But in that investigation, I came across something far more interesting that no one else has ever found. Part 2 will be far more damaging to MrBeast's career than Part 1. Oh, damn. Oh, Lord. As far as MrBeast's largest fundraiser, Team C's, it's pretty well known that it has no statistically significant impact on ocean pollution. Still, people will say, well, it's better than nothing. This is a drastic oversimplification that doesn't factor in the money, time, effort, and carbon costs associated with raising the money and removing the trash. Where did the trash go? Landfills, which over time will break down into microplastics that will blow back into the ocean, or recycling plants? Deal on why recycling is a lie. Team C's also promoted the false narrative that plastic pollution is a problem solvable by people. In this interview with MKBHD, MrBeast even acknowledged that it was not actually about the impact of removing 30 million pounds of trash, but Team C's was frequently advertised as a way to save the ocean.
It's not necessarily about the 30 million pounds. It's about the inspiration. It's about the positive net influence of people coming together and demonstrating something powerful. So,
yep. And just showing that
everyone in chat right now is saying MrBeast is quickly calling Boeing. Could you imagine, like, if this guy actually ends up being, like, disappeared? I honestly, I would not be surprised if this dog pack guy just ends up being disappeared. I really wouldn't.
Beast products, forcing you to spend more money if you actually want to redeem them. Ooh, a $5 coupon for Beast Burger. Now a single combo only costs $20.
Bob, this may very well be the most base thing put on Twitter. I'm really surprised he clapped back that much.
Burgers Palace or fucking Five Guys. If this shit can be successful, fucking Five Guys.
It's so good.
Oh, and then they have Cody Co. Oof.
Who cares? It's called Five Guys. What kind of fucking name is that?
It doesn't matter. The burgers are good.
Branding matters.
Ooh, maybe you should have spent a little less time on this beautiful logo and more time on making the food actually edible.
Brother, Didn't he end up suing the company himself, though, because just the quality control was out the ass because it was just a bunch of, like, cheap ghost kitchens?
What's that?
Holy, that is awful. Yeah, I swear, that was like Russian roulette. I never tried a MrBeast burger, but it was, just, with those ghost kitchens, I'm guessing it was Russian roulette.
What's that, brother?
That is not real. That's raw chicken. That is actually just raw chicken. Need brandemonium for the 5. What we're watching right now is like the YouTube equivalent of the Fall of Rome. Well, it's more like the nudge of Rome. It's not really like going to collapse or anything.
Also, be for real, dude. Five Guys has a nice, clean, appealing aesthetic. You know, the name suggests humble beginnings. This is like a 8-year-old sloppy cotton candy piss burger. It literally looks like a piss burger.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
See, stuff like that in the video I don't like. Like, I'm definitely not on the MrBeast glazing squad, but like when you do like personal attacks on like, oh, the logo looks like shit. Like you talk about
POV, you're looking at Pyro's protein intake.
True. You talk about how the food quality is awful. There's no consistency because it's ghost kitchens. Stuff like that actually does damage. But then when you're like, oh, the logo looks like shit, it's like it just doesn't hit as hard.
Also, this digital wheel is not
But yeah, the logo is not great. Okay.
remotely representative of your actual odds. Mark Rober has talked about this common deceptive casino tactic before.
You recall from the Carnival scam video, the most lucrative games for the Carnival owner are those where people overestimate their chances of winning. That is exactly what happens in this game, thinking you were so close to getting a jackpot, when in reality, you weren't close at all.
Isn't that what they do in slot machines though? Like you always get like 2 out of 3.
In gambling psychology, this is known as the near-miss effect.
Thank you, loaf for the 2.
And people will spend much more money to try and win because they think they can just do it on the next one.
So I am absolutely picking.
Pause if you want to read. Problem gamblers have higher suicide rate of any addiction disorder, studies show. I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense, actually. It actually does make sense. There's been a recent rise in gambling products targeting children. Maybe video game loot boxes and unregulated online casinos partnering with YouTubers and streamers are to blame. Either way, I did find it concerning. At a time when the youth are living behind 7 layers of irony and 3 anime profile pictures. Holy true. That could actually be the most facsimile statement he has made this whole video. Like half the kids are living behind a screen right now. They're not going outside, and they are like layer 7 irony. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I really like this video now. After he said that, I really like this video. Damn. After the youth are living behind 7 layers of irony and 3 anime profile pictures, it's hard to know what's a joke and what is sincere. I've seen ironic gambling memes being used as genuine justifications for financial suicide. Make no mistake, if you gamble, you're a moron. If you promote gambling, you're the king of restarts. It's not too late to escape from this idiocracy timeline. Why do I really feel like I'd get on with this guy? Like the way he even included idiocracy. Drink filtered water, eat healthy, exercise, save your money. For the love of God, stop gooning. Okay, nah, fuck that. All right, no, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I was on the same page with this guy. That last bit, it's a wrap. It's curtains.
Out on Feastable.
L video, MrBeast on top. L video.
I'm trying to do this.
L video.
MrBeast is teaching us gambling. Minus points because there's no cool music. Anyway, let's gamble.
Also, these tickets, one of them just so happened to go to a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers at the time. Just pure chance.
This was just taped.
It was taped.
No freaking way.
So it is like really like total.
Taped.
No freaking way.
Just fill that chicken and replace it with like Feastables.
So it is like really like total chance. Obviously, like you're one of like hundreds of thousands of names.
Why does he look like Woody from Toy Story? His head is so fucking long.
Fuck you, Jimmy Bell.
Right, my 2016 Pyro is coming out. I'm tired.
Gotta say this.
I'm literally just doing ad hominem right now.
Thank you for picking us.
No, he didn't. It was random.
Was it though? Was it random? Also, this guy went on to win the Chocolate Factory, and extremely unlikely things do happen, but can we see how the winners were chosen maybe? Because knowing how important it is to Jimmy that every video has entertaining contestants through the whole video, it's a little suspicious. I'll just say, in my opinion, as somebody who worked for MrBeast, I don't think this large YouTuber won a ticket purely by chance. Also, I know that producers are sort of able to pull strings behind the scenes to give some contestants better chances than others.
All I'm saying is, if I appeared in that YouTube challenge where they had like Jay Schlatt and Jaden Animations, I would not be reacting to this video. I would have had my hush money and I would have stayed happy.
And he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar. Like, this is far worse than a lottery ticket because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes and only pay out your rich and famous friends. Like, MrBeast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
People are just walking to the chocolate aisle, and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables. Like, People who never would have bought chocolate in Walmart are walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastal. So
I'm bringing non-obese people to the chocolate aisle. What a hero.
market. Exactly.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't even eat chocolate. I think. Wait, I've got chocolate. Hang on. I told a lie. Hang on a minute. I got this chocolate here. This is why like everyone's fat, right? By the way, look at this. I got this chocolate here. It's called like bare bones. This is 70% chocolate. 70% dark chocolate, right? 70%. That is dark. It tastes like ass. And in this entire bar is 600 calories. Okay, so the bar is 70 grams, right? And per 100 grams, there's 559 calories, 37 grams of fat. Saturates 22 grams. Carbs 43 grams. Sugars 31 grams. Protein 8. Why is protein always so low, bro? Protein is always so low. Yeah, 70% dark chocolate. That's crazy. Dark chocolate fans eating their sludge. Apparently it's good for you. I mean, that's 70%. That's not really good for you. It's like you need like 90% or higher. But it just tastes like you're eating like Minecraft silt. Like it's just awful, bro. Like you don't enjoy eating that. You hopefully want the health benefits because there's just nothing.
I'm bringing new customers to the aisle.
Okay, I guess he does want to admit it. You know, kind of a weird.
If we all become obese, no one will have to feel out of place because of their weight. Okay, well, if you want that right now, just move to America.
Flex, not something I would brag about, Jimmy. Also, maybe I should mention.
How is it 600 calories? It's more like 500, but yeah, just still crazy.
Technically, I'm a certified.
Like I went on a walk today that was 11 kilometers. That took me just under 2 hours. And I only burnt like 700 calories. And I thought to myself, I could eat that whole chocolate bar and I'd be back where I started. Like, no wonder everyone's so fat. Like, Jesus. It's really, really hard to like keep weight off. It's insane, especially like with how sedentary everyone's life is now.
Nutritionist, which really just means I paid $1,200 for a course and then failed to launch a health food company. But I know that poor diet and especially excessive sugar consumption is the #1 cause of death and health problems.
That's not how it works. No, I know it's not 1-to-1. I know. And I know after exercise, you continue to burn calories a little bit more. I know.
In America, including some of the health problems that MrBeast claims to care so much about. Blindness, deafness, loss of limbs. MrBeast also just launched a combo with...
Oh my God, he's doing the... I think he's trying to spin the narrative where it's like MrBeast is like curing people of all these like problems. But by doing Feastables, he's also like indirectly contributing to it as well. Damn.
Zaxby's, which if you get a soda, it's over 2,000 calories.
What is with America? And in these fried boxes, they just always have bread. Why do they do that? Available exclusively at Zaxby's. 2,150 calories. You know the average calorie intake for a man is 2,500 calories, and for a woman it's 2,000. You have hit you as a man, that one meal, you've hit your entire calorie intake. You could eat, technically, you could eat that and lose weight. Technically. But there's like a satiation index for food, right? And I think potatoes rank the highest. That would not keep you full for the whole day, but you would not be allowed to eat again unless you did like an insane workout or something. So like, but that's crazy. Why is America such a bit? I mean, okay, lol. Hang on. What's that Baskin? Okay, I'm resorting to the Baskin Robbins Oreo. I know it's an old bit. 1,000. Is that it? Nah, I swear there was more. There we go. Baskin Robbins Oreo Shake Large. 2,600 calories. Calories from fat. 1,220. Somehow has crustaceans for some reason. No eggs. Fat. 135 grams. 208% of your recommended daily allowance. Saturated fat. 59 grams. 295%. Trans fat. Doesn't say anything about trans. Cholesterol, 185 milligrams, 62%. Sodium. How is that not your daily sodium intake? What the hell? Total carbs, 333 grams. Dietary fiber. Only 38 grams of protein! Only! Dude, like, if that was like 60 grams of protein, I would consider it, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. If that was like 100 grams of protein, hear me out. Hear a brother out. I would consider it. I would be on those shakes, drinking them like all day, every day. I might blow up a bit, but I'd be getting that protein. That is 38 grams of protein. I could have 2 tins of tuna. Each tin is 100 calories, and I would get 60 grams of protein, which is like nearly double what that shake is for 200 calories. God.
Calories for one meal.
There's obviously so much obesity and disease.
It's all the sugar, because that would be like you convert it straight to fat as well.
These comes from the stuff we eat. The only thing,
like, you are actually fat maxing if you're doing that. You are fat maxing.
Real in this video is the new MrBeast box at Zaxby's.
I'm pretty sure this would be illegal in Europe.
Available exclusively at Zaxby's. The Mr. Breast box includes 4 hand-breaded chicken fingers with Zax sauce, crinkle fries, a half order of fried white cheddar bites with ranch, 2 slices of Texas toast, small drink, and a Feastables milk chocolate bar. That's just insane. That is just insane. I like how the drink is just, okay, you know what? You can have all the calories in that. I get it. But okay, if you run a restaurant and you serve this AIDS little crushed up ice here, get shot in a video game. Get shot straight up in a video game. I hate that so much. You know how much that ruins a drink when you get this like little grains of like ice in your drink? Just do big ice cubes. Be normal.
This is like more
I hate that stuff, man. I don't know why that's annoyed me so much. It's
calories
disgusting.
in one meal than the average 10-year-old is supposed to consume on a daily basis.
Oh yeah, true, because little kids are eating this as well. I was literally just thinking like an adult's caloric intake.
Tell me,
that's the best part. Okay, get help.
How I'm killing little kids.
New research finds childhood obesity rates are getting worse.
The number one killer in America is obesity. The number of deaths in overweight people.
What's America obesity rate? 40% of Americans are obese. That's not even overweight. That's obese. Brother. How is it 40%? When did Wally come out? Dude, that came out in 2008. We are on track to hit Wally right now. We are on track. Okay, what's UK? UK is probably going to be... Okay, we're actually nowhere near as bad. We're still pretty bad, though. 25% is pretty bad. Thank God. Sweden on top. Sweden on top. Yeah. Best country, Sweden, best country. Yeah.
Surpass alcohol and smoking altogether.
For 30 days straight, we are going to be giving away $10,000 to a
Pyro gripping it to the obesity rate. Be quiet.
lucky customer who scans the QR code on the back of any new Feastable box.
I'm just saying there's more skinny people there, bro. I'm sorry.
It's just disappointing to see somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the US.
10%, by the way, as opposed to 40%. It's not glazing. It's not glazing. I just wanted to check.
Only when it's profitable for them.
What's Mexico? I bet you Mexico is... Oh, shit. Hang on.
Consuming excessive amounts of sugar. Like...
Scans the QR.
What's Mexico will probably be awful. 80%. Oh, it's the exact same. Oh no, Mexico's lower than America, really? Because I always thought, like, it's always due to, like, poor diet. Like, obviously, shit processed food is cheaper than, like, you know, fruit and veg and stuff. That's surprising, okay.
QR code
Actual W, Mexico.
on the back of any new Feastable bar.
It's just disappointing to see.
Canada's probably pretty bad. Surely not. Okay, that's bad. 30%? How is it so bad? Wally and Idiocracy is just an Earth prequel. Yeah, Idiocracy. I like how people are like, it's happening now.
See somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the US only when it's profitable for them. I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people because of how normalized high calorie and high sugar diets are in America. But like bribing children to get into the habit of consuming excessive amounts of sugar, like $10,000 a day as a giveaway is very deliberate because it's trying to create repeat customers that just buy out of habits. Like doing this, especially when you clearly understand how much of a health risk it is to these kids.
There's obviously so much obesity.
I honestly never saw this aspect at all. I don't think it's as clear cut of a circle as what he's saying. It's like Jimmy is making kids sick to then make them better in the videos. I don't think it's as clear cut as that. I don't. But obviously, yeah, partnering up with like, you know, fast food companies and that, it's obviously just not like the best look.
Obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
It's honestly just fucking evil to me.
Yeah, I didn't even know he did that fast food promo. I thought he only did Feastables chocolate.
And I pushed back against this a lot while I worked at the company. For how
fat person crying emoji, fat person sweet and happy emoji. Yeah, Leon, you're getting timed out, mate. That one was too far. You're getting timed out. Yeah, you're gone.
Halloween this year, Feastables is planning on putting $1 million in a chocolate bar. And they wanted to do a bunch of like scummy marketing and shit. My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true.
Thank you, for the 5. Mexicans have better diets than Americans, but the reason that the obesity rates are increasing is because of the overconsumption of soda. Yeah, it's always soda. I swear, most people that are just blobs, if they cut out soda or they switch to diet, they instantly just shed so much weight. It's crazy. I just drink sparkling. I mean, I've been drinking this. It's called like Karma Cola. It's like sugar-free. I think each one has 15 calories per serving. It tastes like absolute dog shit, but you know.
True. So they're pitching ideas like, you know, buy a Feastables, win 10K, buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, and the vending machine just starts spitting out money. Buy a Feastables and it has a ticket to Disney World, whatever, right? And I don't want to put a lot of like hearsay into this video. You should just believe the receipts that I'm showing you and not what I'm saying. But I swear to God, I said to somebody at the company, I feel like Feastables is...
I do like how it's like, believe the facts, not the anecdotal stories. But here's an anecdotal story.
Is 70% a chocolate company and 30% a lottery targeting children. And this higher up person at MrBeast said it was probably closer to the other way around and was laughing about it. Like 70% a lottery, 30% a chocolate company. Everyone knows it's just the call to actions and call to action giveaways especially that drive sales. As soon as they stop, it's hard for large bargain retailers to sell this shit for 70% off. That's why they push them so hard.
If you have to bribe people to use your product is dog shit.
Once they stop the diabetes lottery, no one buys. Also, this is the
Steve Jobs do be spitting, but he also fell off, so.
Website right now. MrBeast wants you to join the crew. Just so weird and scummy to me. I believe all the Feastables giveaways do have official rules and no purchase necessary clauses somewhere, but it's very difficult to find them. In traditional media, if you advertise a sweepstakes like in a commercial, you have to say in the promotional material itself, no purchase necessary. Somehow MrBeast gets away with not saying no purchase necessary in any of his promotional materials, not the videos, the descriptions, pinned comments, nothing.
To celebrate our launch of milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out and we bought 10 Teslas, loads of cash, and all these prizes you see on the screen.
Why would you give away an Xbox One? Why would you give away an Xbox One? That is literally a punishment. That is like an anti-prize. Like what are you going to do with Xbox One? You're going to get Xbox Paw Pass and play Redfall? There's nothing. There is nothing.
And prizes aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to...
A few games. No, there's not a few games. And don't bring up Halo 5 because that was last gen. Don't bring that argument up. Thank you, for the 10. The worst thing, though, is Coca-Cola takes advantage of Mexican areas with horrible water quality and gets them hooked on Coke. Yeah, I know. Like, I remember, like, hearing this interview from, like, a Coke exec, and they wanted to, like, replace water with Coke. I mean, in the UK, I'm not joking. Okay, how do I bring up this argument without being roasted? I can't. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm locking in. When I go to Sweden, you get so many options of like water, right? You get so many different brands, still sparkling, and then loads of flavors of sparkling. But then when I go back to the UK, it's like all you get in every single like petrol station, corner shop. It's just Monster Energy, Coke Zero, Pepsi Max, and then maybe a bottle of still water if you're lucky. And that water will always be Just Water. And Just Water is owned by Coke. Coke owns everything, bro. Okay, we're doing Play Sweden. I'm making a good point. I'm literally making such a good point there. Shut up, man. Okay, it is Play Sweden a little bit. It is Play Sweden. That's crazy. That's crazy. I start with the emojis. It is. Shut up. Shut up, man. Drink your Dasani. Shut up.
5 ingredients and just genuinely tastes good. Go to feastables.com right.
Even Logan Paul complies with sweepstake laws. Damn, it's all so small. That text is so small. I mean, yeah, he would do that so him and KSI didn't get sued.
Right now and order some chocolate. Only problem is the chocolate river is deteriorating. All the
The only place you'll find no purchase necessary is either on the Feastables Twitter account because it's a rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perched neck, or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail in separate 3" by 5" hand-addressed written index cards, up to 10 a day. Do you think kids are gonna do that shit or just...
To enter the sweepstakes without making a purchase, handprint your complete name, address, city, zip code, and daytime phone number in a 3x5 card. Oh my god. Like, imagine if it's an inch off, they just don't accept it. That's crazy.
Cards, up to 10 a day.
Just so they can actually say you can enter for free.
Do you think kids are gonna do that shit or just beg their parents when they're at Walmart for the YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket? How is this legal? How do you mail something without making a purchase? Cards, envelopes, stamps. The free entry method can cost more than the chocolate bar itself. Also, going back to sweepstakes law for a second, payment isn't the only form of consideration. Consideration can also be time or effort that directly benefits MrBeast in some way.
Like perfectly cutting out an envelope to send to the sweepstake. Thank you, Queen, for the 10. My college is putting a Mr. Breast burger on our campus. Are they actually? A Mr. Beast burger on your campus? That's hilarious. Why on campus?
Like, I don't know, if he told his fans to clean up and organize.
I need your help. Next time you... Okay, let me move the camera. This looks pretty embarrassing. I need your help. Next time you see Feastables in Walmart and soon to be new retailers, you could clean up the presentation and make it look better. That'd make me very happy. I'm building a team to do this routinely. Dude, why are you asking little kids to clean up for you? That's so cringe. Oh, come on. Why are you asking little kids to help, man? Damn.
His Feastables displays in Walmart for a chance to win $5,000. Shelfie cleanup and $5,000 drawing? They thought this was going to be a month.
Did you see Feastables bars on your shelf at your local Walmart? A big old mess? Want to enter a monthly drawing for $5,000? Well, friends, if you clean up the store shelf for the next person and send us before and after photos, you can be entered into a monthly drawing for $5,000. I'm a bit split on this. Part of me thinks this is really scummy and you're using kids to do your work, but at the same time, they do get $5,000. But also, like, that's like indoctrinating kids to, like, you know, you're like, oh, mummy, can we go to Walmart? Because the YouTube man says if I clean up, I get $5,000. And then, you know what's going to happen 9 times out of 10? The kid will pick up a candy bar and the mum will pay for it. Jesus, man. I wish I had the business mind that these people have. I wish I was like that level of like Fallout 4 Institute evil. That's crazy.
But it got a lot of controversy, obviously.
Can't you fake that? I don't know. I actually have no idea. You could prove. How'd you clean up the shelves? Check out the product is on the shelf. If there is, pull the boxes forward. Yeah, that's something... I don't really see a problem with it because people are being paid. But at the same time, I mean, they're not being paid, are they? It's a fucking random chance. But also, like, it's the fact how they're getting little kids to, like, clean up their Feastables. I don't know. Something about that rubs me the wrong way.
They thought this was going to be a monthly thing, but it got a lot of controversy, obviously. How can I successfully clean up the shelves? Wow, glad you asked. No bars on the shelf? Go find an employee and ask them to check to see if there is product in the back room.
Okay, no, that's messed up. That's messed up. I thought this would be like adjusting a few bars that fell on the floor, but you're literally asking them to restart. Hello, excuse me. Could you restock the shelf? Because Mr. Beast says I can get $5,000.
And ask them to bring them
That's just evil, bro.
out
Damn.
so you can put it on the shelf to match the tags. What?
Clean up the aisle for a 0.000001 chance to win 5K.
The fuck, dude?
It's like child labor.
Imagine a 7-year-old looking for the Walmart manager so he can ask to stock shelves for a chance to be compensated. Dude,
there's something really wrong about that. That's not good.
Was Walmart in on this? This was not just one off-the-cuff tweet. This was like planned with instructions and graphics and everything. Also, a company asking children for selfies.
Also, couldn't you just like mess up the shelf yourself, take a before picture, and then clean it up and then take an after picture? Couldn't you do that? How do they check? Do they look at like CCTV or something? I don't understand.
This is a little bit weird. And while you're at it, if you want to maybe move some Hershey's bars and make sure that Feastables has plenty of space, I wouldn't complain.
Okay. I will give Mr. Beast this one because Hershey's is the most dog shit chocolate. Okay, little side quest here. Funny thing about Hershey's, right? Hershey's chocolate is dog shit. Hershey's owns Cadbury in America, right? Cadbury, like the UK chocolate company. And Cadbury's in the UK tastes so much better in the UK than the American Cadbury. Because the American Cadbury is owned by Hershey's and they mass produce that shit and they fill it full of sugar instead of cocoa or cacao, whatever you call it. There's more cocoa in the actual UK Cadbury than the American one. So what they did is they started sending UK Cadbury bars over to America and the Americans loved it. They thought it tasted insane, like so much better. And then Hershey's were like, wait, we're losing all our money because people realize like they have options and they don't have to eat our dog shit. And then they did a lawsuit to stop having UK Cadbury bars sent over to America. And they basically just instantly, they won the lawsuit and they were able to lock it down and keep pumping out their dog shit chocolate. I've had Hershey's before. I think I've had like Hershey's Oreo flavor, like Hershey's cookies and cream. Absolute ass. Why is the bar like as thin as a page from a Harry Potter book, by the way? Like if I sneeze on that, it's going to break in half.
Wow.
Hershey's chocolate is ass.
I just cannot believe they were going to
I will give him that one. That's like the only thing I'm giving him this whole video.
$5,000
Because I would literally just smash up the Hershey bar for free.
To one of MrBeast's child laborers for stocking shelves. And no one at MrBeast was like, hey, this is a terrible idea. Actually, if you said that, you'd probably get fired.
This is the best tasting chocolate on earth. Good job, boys.
Whoa. How do we know that's the best tasting chocolate in the world?
You're fired.
What?
Actual hiring process.
This is such horse shit.
Of course, Chad and Max will be roasting.
Yeah. I mean, that is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
The most shocking result was that Feastables never earned anything higher than a third place ranking.
But I do think their branding as like world's best chocolate bar is how do you get away with that? World's best chocolate.
What is this? What is he looking at? Isn't this just a bunch of like YouTube shilled products? Like that drink there.
World's best pizza.
What does that even fucking mean?
Define that yourself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the XIX vodka. I tried that before, by the way, the Sidemen vodka. Disgusting. Disgusting. And then that drink as well there.
I mean, I guess. But I would think...
Oh, they got grog on the top left, though. I like grog. I actually like Cheddar Max's drink. I like grog.
You'd have to... I don't know. I'm sure whoever worked on his marketing gave some thought to it or something.
Okay, one last point of consideration. Prolonged attention is definitely a form of consideration.
MrBeast about to defend the leftist woke. Could you imagine he just went down the same route as like Dr. Disrespect, where he just like calls everyone like, oh, you got pronouns, you're woke.
In the attention economy, it is the valuable resource that advertisers directly pay MrBeast for.
That CPM is insane. I knew he was on Good Boy, like Reddit Chungus CPM, but that is... Damn. Dude, I think mine's like 6. Why has it been scrubbed over though, like it's been edited? There's like a paint tool thing there.
So in these live streams when MrBeast says, hey guys, today we're doing a bunch of illegal lotteries, but also we're gonna be giving away some free stuff to people who keep watching. He does that to boost viewer numbers.
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. Randomly,
yeah, I know Google Preferred give you like really good CPM. How is yours 6? Well, I don't know what mine is. It's definitely less than 10.
I'm not going to tell you when. It could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I'm going to randomly pick one person watching this IG live stream and one person watching this YouTube live stream. I'm going to give you each $5,000. So keep watching.
There's no predictable intervals for when MrBeast will give things away for free to people who watch. So you have to be present when they happen, which means viewers have to keep watching, which is time and effort that directly benefits MrBeast. The more viewers, the more money MrBeast obviously makes, either directly through sales.
It kind of reminds me like people that want to get into like Supreme stores and that, they pay someone to like jump the queue. They like pay someone to wait in a queue for them. Imagine if people were doing that on this stream as well. I mean, they're kids. They're not going to be able to... Well, to be fair, they could probably ask their parents, Daddy, can you watch the live stream while I play Fortnite?
Or AdSense, or just getting boosted in the YouTube algorithm. So even the free giveaways could and should be against the law. MrBeast just uses gambling
Dude, look at that face. What's CPM? Thank you, Alex, for the 5 months. It's views per... It's how much money you make per 1,000 views, basically. Dude, look at this. Look at this face here of MrBeast. It looks like the "It's Over" Wojak. It actually looks like the "It's Over" Wojak. It's over. It's over.
Uses
It's feast over.
Gambling psychology to exploit young children for profit. He's just become the first casino where the currency you pay with is attention.
No, he got the "It's Over" Wojak again. No. Thank you, Alpha, for the 10. I'm the blind guy you met at I-72. I remember when the blindness video came out and being unsure about it, it made blind people look like they need to be fixed with some conditions they can't be. What was the blind video? When the blindness video came out. Oh, you mean the MrBeast blind video, right? Yeah, I mean, some people's conditions can't be... Oh, yeah. Sometimes you are just permanently blind. What, you thought it was, like, insensitive? Wait, how did you... Okay, I'm not even doing a bit. If you're blind, how did you send that dono? Do you have, like, a... Do you have, like, a different keyboard set up or something? Like a Braille keyboard? Like, I'm not even doing a bit. I'm genuinely interested.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course.
Or labor or money sometimes.
Yeah, his core audience is like, I'd say like 10 to 12-year-old boys. Older people are a little bit overhand.
Was that kid look like Pennywise? Is that Paul Breach on TikTok? Who are these people?
Some people kind of question the ethics, you know. They sometimes say in these
My dad wants a Lambo.
videos where he like builds all these wells or, you know, cures people.
To be blind and not be able to see Pyro, I wish.
Of his blindness, it's almost like he's exploiting people for these views. So older audiences don't love him, but this tween audience, they love him, and they're thinking, you know, watching him could get...
Yeah, I think when you're a kid, you don't care. You just like, oh, funny man with mustache. He give me free thing. But yeah, when you get like critical thinking, when you become a teenager, I think that news reporter basically summarized it perfectly. Thank you, him, for the 5. So based on CPM, you make like 2K per slot video. If it makes around 450K views. Yeah, it's probably about that much, probably a bit more. But it's also like sponsors and stuff as well.
get me a car, so why wouldn't I?
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching.
Okay, now as far as fake giveaways go, I'm sort of limited in what I can say without exposing confidential information and getting sued. So my official statement is that sometimes things slip through the cracks, and personally, I believe that is intentional. Here's one example where someone on Reddit posted saying that they were promised free dog food for life in exchange for letting MrBeast use them in a video. 5 months later, they still haven't received their dog food. I actually sent this post to someone who works at MrBeast, and they said they were gonna send it to the PR team, and then the Reddit post got taken down.
Ooh.
So I don't know if it got resolved.
The moderators as well. Like, that wasn't like him removing the post himself, that was the moderators.
Here's another example.
I mean, to be fair though, okay, let's be devil's advocate. Maybe that was resolved. And maybe they were like, oh, this is someone that slipped through the cracks. Sorry about the dog food. We'll get you some straight away. And maybe some free Feastables.
And then
maybe that caused them to remove it. I don't know. I'm really trying here, man, but there's so little to work with.
Post got taken down.
Because it's the mods that remove that, not the guy. So why would the mods remove it? Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know if it got resolved. Here's another example of things slipping through the cracks.
The second thing that I probably would do different is invest. And I know what y'all about to say. Y'all about to go to the clip too, where Jimmy said that we set a certain amount aside to invest.
I know you talked about wanting to maybe
Wasn't this guy given $1 million to spend?
invest 50K and then set aside like the other 23 for just other little nuances here and there.
This is not me calling anybody a liar or anything, because I know what y'all do. I know what the internet does. But what I think what happened was somebody that worked for MrBeast or something like that was supposed to probably help me invest, but that didn't happen. I talked to Jimmy after I won $1 million, after I finally got the remaining amount in my bank account. I was telling him, I was like, man, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be like how everybody's saying, like I'm gonna run out of money and do all this crazy stuff. I was like, man, Jimmy, please help me. And he said he was gonna help me and we was gonna invest, but yeah, that didn't happen. So
if you actually watch this video, you know, MrBeast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to set Mark up for life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house, cars, and do some investing.
Dude, seeing Chris in the background is like an actual jump scare.
But according to Mark, MrBeast only gave him an hour to plan what house to buy, and then gave him only 24 hours to spend the bulk of his money for a video.
Right.
I wish I would have had.
I see. So they were honest, but they were like pushing him a lot as well. So obviously he would have like made bad decisions and stuff if he was only given an hour. Thank you, Project, for the 5. MrBeast Reddit mods competing with the Assassin's Creed Reddit mods on who bans more people the first.
More time, and I wish I would have planned out stuff better. Like that was the best example I can give you is when we had planned out the house and stuff. I literally had an hour. He had somebody come.
1 hour to plan spending 1 million. Yeah, you couldn't do that. You couldn't. And it's like, okay, what do? You buy a house that's $1 million. Okay, great. Now you've got a house that's $1 million. Can you afford the utility? Can you afford the electric, the gas, the water? Can you? Probably not. I see how that's messed up. And it's like, you know, if he could have stuck all of it into like Ethereum or something, but then he's got to like open an account. He's got to verify it. He's got to make all those verification checks to be able to even invest in crypto. And that takes days usually, like getting your ID and stuff. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it. Unless you're already a millionaire and you know what to invest in, you can't. You just waste it.
To my house.
It's like you buy like a cool car or something, right? But then it'll be so expensive to like run and stuff as well.
And we sat down.
And the insurance. It's like anything that I can't think of anything that you can buy that will just end up costing more money to run.
We planned all this in an hour. Yeah, they came to my house and we planned it.
How is he playing Fortnite? Oh yeah, it was revealed in the MrBeast video that he was a psychic. It wasn't really looked into that much though.
It's out and
just playing with his mind.
Yeah, in about an hour. So I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have did a couple things differently on the time management side, which I guess I really couldn't help because I had to spend it. I had to spend the money and I had to like do all this. So
I'm starting to think he might have been a little bit better off if you didn't make him spend $1 million in 24 hours for content.
Can I just say, I'm super glad you won the $1 million.
All I need from you is a signature right here.
Oh wait, the blind person commented again. I can't afford to donate again right now, so you probably won't see what I said. How I'm only legally blind. My vision is 20 by 350. Oh, I remember you. Yeah. I remember now. I think you let me borrow your glasses or something, right? Since I'm blind, I don't have to see Pyro's fat fetish art. Okay, yeah. Nice wholesome moment, and you ruined it. Nice wholesome moment. If I find you in chat again, I'm going to time you up.
Vehicles are yours.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future.
You better not read it. You're a millionaire. You
Like, I'm being roasted by blind people, bro. It's over.
ain't got time to read.
The more you show us around, the more I'm like, thank God you won the $1 million.
Subscribe for a cookie.
So, you're selling Krabby Patties, eh, Plankton?
That's right, Squidward. And there's a free bucket helmet with every purchase. Care for one?
No! You may have hoodwinked everyone else in this backwater town, but you can't fool me. I listen to public radio.
I used to watch iDubbbz. It's over. It's actually over. It's over.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means you set up Mr. Krabs.
I could tell it was inspired by Content Cop, though. But it was kind of more just straight to the actual information, and there was no skits and stuff. Imagine he just goes to, like, Jimmy's compound, and he, like, tries to bait him into saying the M-word. Like iDubbbz did with Tanner.
Stole the crown so Neptune would freeze him, and you could finally get your stubby little paws on the Krabby Patty formula. It was you all along, but you made one fatal mistake. You messed with my paycheck, and I'm gonna report you to the highest authority in the land, King Neptune.
We'll
The
see
FTC. Yeah, good luck with them doing anything, bro.
about that, Inspector Loose Lips.
Now activating helmet brain control devices.
That computer woman would get it so badly, man. God damn.
What?
All hail Plankton.
What's going on here?
Seize him, slaves. All hail Plankton.
Get out of here!
Dude, I think this has gotten so big, I think he might actually have to respond to this.
All hail Plankton. Who can stop me now?
Now be like shocked, like have your hands over your face, like you're emotional as you can be. So like have your hand reaching for it and then like be like shocked, like you're, yeah. Now act a little surprised. Like be like really shocked with your mouth open.
Oh, that was hard. That was a hard watch. That was, damn, that was a deep dive though, man. First video. Imagine making your first YouTube video and you get nearly 10 million views in a week. That's insane.